goodness.
No, my lexicon sucks.
Oh, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope all of you had a wonderful week that wasn't too stressful. Some of you had a stressful week.
Yep,
I sure did.
Your wishes fall on deaf ears.
Fab's
chose the wrong
muted, but
people.
Fab had to deal with a flood and a hurricane, so I'm sorry, Fab.
Fun fact,
also
I
had to
was
deal with the
supposed
flood
to be
and
in
the hurricane.
Asheville last weekend. We didn't do that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh.
Asheville is
My friend in Asheville is okay, by the way.
Good.
It's scary. Please donate to proper resources.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we didn't know where we were going to sleep. Like, we didn't know if we had an apartment until...
Yeah.
What a fucked up week.
until the day we moved in.
Hey guys,
Until, like, an hour before we moved
it's
in.
been a fucked up week, yeah, huh?
Captain,
Yeah.
it's Tuesday.
Captain, it's fucking Tuesday.
I just had some work bullshit to deal with. Y'all had it fucking rough.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. Anyway, we're here now. We're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons with all of our friends. We're gonna bullshit and maybe get into combat. Who knows? Maybe you guys will punch someone or something. Or maybe we'll just talk the whole session like we always do.
I'm very excited to do a combat. I want to try out this build.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited to unleash what I can only describe as Yoda in the Count Dooku fight.
I can see it. I see it now.
God, that sounds
Ready to
incredible.
continue
actually.
being a useless gay.
Hey, you're so useful. You have spells and can heal.
But will I use them? Who's to say?
God, I hope.
Okay. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I'm all sorts of discombobulated, but does someone want to do a recap of what happened last week?
Apparently, a music detail. You can't ask me to do two things.
We landed in the Cheddar Bay.
Fort Monarchy?
Fort Monarchy, yeah, and we went to the town, and our new friend, whose name I'm blanking on right now, Riley's character, went to a brothel and made it with a hot alien babe.
Hot. She's a sea elf. Yeah, she looks like an alien babe, doesn't she?
With gigantic bazongas.
that I cannot render.
Big bomb.
You're just not horny enough, basically.
You just lack ambition.
You're right.
Like,
I
You
feel
did
myself
perfectly
up by my tit
fine.
straps.
No, it's-
Everyone else is
no,
degenerate.
No, here's the thing, Riley. Your drawing is just anatomically correct, and it would need to be anatomically incorrect.
Yeah.
that's accurate.
We're living in a fantasy world. We don't need to obey the laws of boob physics.
That's true.
That's all I'm saying. When we've got
That's
boob
fine.
magic
I
to
just won't
compensate.
draw it.
No, it's fine. No, it's a really great drawing.
keep
and
drawing it,
it's-
please.
No, it is. It isn't.
it's an exceptional drawing.
No, it's more just like, oh god, I don't know how to do that.
That's so
It's
funny.
fine. No, it's a really good drawing that is indeed anatomically correct.
Not to explain the joke, but Zoe saying that was the extra icing on top. I think.
Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much all I remember from last week, to be honest.
Yes. There were more things that happened on the ship as well. Riley, if you were about to continue.
Yeah, Elune had a spooky ooky dream. And did an RP about it later. But like the sea serpent, who's maybe a catfish, fucking ate our guy.
Yeah.
And it meant
AC's a
something.
tyrant.
Yeah, catfish guy. Gobbled you down like a fine steak bite. And you didn't bite back. And that happened, and that was spooky. Shanty seemed to think it was some kind of bad omen. We learned more about Ganigel, and we learned that Ganigel doesn't know what sex is in a very funny way.
Oh, yep. I forgot about that as well.
Had a nice little yap sesh. What's playing right now?
It's the Wii Shop Wednesday
Oh, cool,
song.
cool.
This is so inappropriate, Zoe, but I'm not gonna take it off.
No, it's great. What else happened?
EC did some fucking base jumping, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, EC Jump got fucking pushed off. Got pushed off the crow's nest by Waves Crash Bell's Toll.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Very
willingly
good.
jumped the second time. And that was cool.
And then Shanty, perhaps not flirted with Florian, who got extremely confused.
Waggles eyebrows.
Waggles
Emoji.
eyebrows. I think Shanty is down for whatever other people are down for.
Yeah. I think Shanty was confused because of how confused you were. He was like, oh, dang, I thought you were playing the game, but I guess you don't know what the fuck you're doing, huh?
He's just like, I was just doing my thing.
I'm just being Shanty. And you seem confused.
It was very good.
And he would love to speak with you more if it won't scare you.
Sure, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Florian got at least 2 pep talks. So
Yeah.
That's true. Florian did have like
He
2
gave
pep
Florian
talks.
a pep talk.
Yeah.
Luna also spoke with one of the crew members and talked a little bit about their
Gas
backstory.
possessed.
Yes.
guy. Grimm's, right?
Mm-hmm. Grim.
yeah, the
The Scooby-Doo villain.
man,
Yes, the Scooby Doo villain. Exactly.
the diver guy. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's everything that happened last week. Good job, guys.
Oh no. Oh
Oh.
wait, no, that was a text RP. Okay.
Oh yeah, actually, if you do want to explain what
Okay.
happened during your text RP Fab, that is it
Uh,
pertinent.
Yeah, I was like, Luke's just gonna go and do whatever shrine there is to AC the Tyrant and say, hey, what's up? And so he did that, and then AC actually responded. He really needs to learn to stop trying to talk to the gods because apparently they're like, what's up?
Yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah,
to
Luke's
trust.
chill dude. Everybody wants to hang.
Yeah. Anyways, AC gave him a prophecy sort of omeny thing, and explained the previous dream to him, which it's all right, but things won't be all right maybe. So we'll dig into that, I guess.
Okay.
Cool. And
Um.
then EC and Florian went hunting.
Yep. And we haven't finished with that, but they did go hunting.
Nigel went
Yeah.
hunting in a different way, and is also not finished.
Ah,
But it will finish at some point.
We can finish those here in session if you want to, or you can just continue doing them in text RP.
No, I'll continue doing them in text. I'm better at writing them out than I
okay.
am about
However you want to do that, Mike.
Gotcha.
talking.
Also,
I'm fine with either
Alune-
way.
with either way. Okay.
Held Florian's hand.
That's true. They did
Building
hold
up-
hands.
Florian took Florian's hand. Oh, it's precious.
Yeah.
Florian was like, I don't know what I want. I think I'm terrible. I don't even know if I like holding hands. And Alune was like, hey, buddy, I'll hold your hand. And then they held
Yeah.
hands. And
You're
it
not
was
bad.
cute.
I like you. I think you're neat. You can
Yeah.
do it.
Pretty much.
Did Florian like holding
That's
hands?
the reward for listening to Alune yap about his.
Yeah,
Oh.
Florian liked holding hands, but he doesn't want he doesn't want anybody to know that he held hands.
Oh,
not
he's
macho.
embarrassed.
It's not
Okay.
It's not what?
it's not macho.
Is Florian?
Trying.
Holy
You're up with
shit!
toxic masculinity.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry.
You fucking
Listen, his father was
destroyed Florian.
I know
Jesus
Florian's got
Christ.
like dad things about it, but I thought that'd be funny to say.
Yeah, no, it
no,
was
it's
funny.
very good.
It was very
But
funny.
like his dad was like toxic masculinity incarnate, so
Yeah, that's just ingrained in
that's
him.
an issue. That's a thing that maybe can be worked out. I don't know.
Maybe he needs a very flamboyant and attractive man to help him.
Maybe not.
Perhaps.
Or maybe not.
Maybe not. Me and Fab
Maybe-
were talking during the week that somehow
Really?
Aristander was like, I can fix him, and then managed to fix him. Alune is the exception that proves the rule.
That's amazing.
There's hope for Florian.
Maybe, or maybe,
Happen.
or maybe not.
According to Shanty, lightning strikes twice.
Well, that was okay. Yeah, it can happen. You know what? Sure.
God. Okay.
Funny.
So as we continue on, we've got one person hanging out at the altars, the like little church. We've got two people out hunting. We've got one person at a brothel, one person who's I don't know, playing cards and drinking and shit.
Schemes.
Scheming.
Yeah, he's drinking at the moment.
Scheming.
What's Luna doing, Zoe?
I don't know. You know what? Give me a second.
Uh-huh. That's fair.
So I love when you talk and the cat on the head of your avatar moves. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So Elune and Shanty, you both have sort of like found conclusions to some of the things that you've done. Is there something else you want to do in the city?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy stupid souvenirs for people who didn't get to go to the pirate island. But that's it.
Hell yeah.
We don't have to RP that out.
That's cute. I love that.
Nigel is going to return to the ship in a t-shirt that says, I went to Cheddar Bay and all I got was this stupid t-shirt ... and some biscuits. And he's also wearing a hat which says the Cheddar Bay, but Bay is spelled B-A-E. It's not clear
That's
to
very
anybody
good.
where he got these items.
He made them himself.
He made them
Luna's so
himself.
jealous of the cheddar bay.
God. Fucking incredible.
He's also quite drunk.
He's just fucking good.
Absolutely incredible. Okay, so what's Shanty doing after he gets his dick sucked and hangs out for a little
Cuddling a little bit, maybe.
bit? Yeah. There's
Yeah,
there's plenty of aftercare. Don't worry.
Great. Shanty
Go into it in great detail. That's
We
all
only-
I want for the next 3 hours.
but it's only the aftercare and nothing else.
Talking about drinking tea and cuddling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Shanty doesn't really want to leave because he likes being with Sharpay, but has work to do. So they part. It was very lovely to see them again, but it's been a while and they're going to be in the area, so they let Sharpay know that they're going to be making their way back after this job is done and to expect them. The sea calls. Yarr. But Shanty will make good on his promise to Sharpay and is gonna head back to the ship and get some of the rations that we have, or maybe out in the city we'll like buy some supplies that are usually used for stocking up ships that are passing through and bring it back to the brothel so that they have some supplies like food, medicine,
Definitely.
general stuff. Because I think last session Sharpay was saying that they were like not doing as great because of all the chaos / tumultuous nature of the political situation on the high seas, and trade has been not great.
Yeah, both the mixture of the political situation and
the fucking
the giant sea monster. Yes.
Yeah. So Shanty's gonna make sure that they're taken care of and that they are well fed, and have supplies enough to last them at least until Shanty gets back, plus more.
Hell yeah. What time do you think? I almost said Mike and Say. What time do you think Florian and Isi are going to get back? Michael, are they staying out the whole night?
Probably very early.
Yeah, probably.
Very early. What, in the morning, in the evening?
In the morning.
Yeah, in the next morning.
Okay, very early in the
Sorry,
next morning. You're good. You're good.
I'm not picking it up.
Does EC find a bird?
I think it's more just Florian find their boar. I don't think we have to worry about EC finding.
No, that's fair. I don't know if Florian finds his boar.
Roll for board.
Roll for boar. What would that be like? Survival?
Is EC
Yeah.
helping Florian in this?
Yeah, EC's helping.
Then
Well,
EC,
actually,
EC will help Florian, but also I just want to point out EC rolled a 29 for this endeavor.
yeah, fair.
So I think it's more EC's helping Florian find their catch,
Yeah.
as opposed to EC having any trouble finding what they need.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I figure that. Actually, here's my question for you, Michael, about EC. Would EC
What's up?
make sure that Florian finds this, or would EC just try and assist Florian where is needed?
If Florian is struggling, EC will help. EC doesn't think Florian would appreciate EC babysitting them.
Okay.
Ah,
So then, Florian, go ahead and roll with advantage then.
okay. Let's see if my tablet does advantage.
Well, that's a 20 so far. That's pretty good. Yeah. Oh.
He's driving.
I think.
Driving.
And you guys can work this into the RP that you if you want to continue doing it. But I think Florian learned more than maybe he cares to admit on the farm. Maybe even a little bit subconsciously, like things that he doesn't even really recognize. But the time on the farm and the time outside of like quote unquote adventuring and like living just like comparatively normal life has done Florian a lot more good than I think he would ever admit.
Okay. Very good.
I think especially like patience wise. I think Florian is like instead of it just being skills, I think like attitude about things has become much. I would not say Florian has matured, but has become more mature.
And more innately
All right,
patient.
that's fair.
Yeah, not just patient, but just like overall, like yeah, he's had that chance to grow and like having a quote unquote normal and no, having a stable home
Yeah.
helped him like develop basically.
Oh, buddy.
Are you insinuating that that the farm is not a normal home? Are you insinuating that they're not normal?
What are you suggesting?
I think
Adam
it's
Adam and his family are completely normal. Cube. They're normal everyday cube.
they're normal in the mathematical sense.
They got lots of normals.
They're
They got
normal.
6
They're
normals.
square, right?
Oh my god.
Normal is like different for everybody. So,
Yeah, that's true.
normal for a bunch of halflings is going to be different than normal for a bunch of elves or normal for orcs or gnomes or whatever.
That is true.
So, not to say, Avan is abnormal, but also probably a little.
Yeah.
Probably like a tiny bit. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's the
Also-
stability and like the support and like not having to. I think Florian has had a lot of experience in life having to. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. Masked. I don't know what.
No, not even just or not just mask, like survival mode. There we go. Florian's been in survival mode in many different ways for basically his entire life, except for like some small moments when he was younger. And
Sure.
so, getting out of that survival mode, I think. I don't want to like make decisions about your character, but this is just like what I think would make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
And what this sort of shows about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that is like sort of the vibe, and I would say EC would notice this as well.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got better at this.
I don't know if EC's gonna comment on it, but Mike just answered for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're able to find your boar and your birds.
Oh yeah. I think he's gonna try not to butcher the boar as much as last time because EC was upset about the pelt, the hide.
True.
Well,
That is very sweet, but EC also told you not to worry about it. It is just for the meat we are out here.
yeah, that's fair.
Cool. But yeah, Luna is just sort of wandering around the port town, and let's say spots Shanty as he's exiting his establishment. And sees him sort of getting ready to go about town and look for whatever he needs to look for supplies
Man about
and stuff,
town.
right?
Man about town.
She's gonna flag him down and wave. Hello.
Oh.
Mr. Calico.
Oh, hey, howdy. How's it going? You he looks back at the building you just came out of, then looks back at you. What you doing around this part of town?
Sorry, just
There may be a cat or something.
Mm-hmm. Shanty's patient.
Luna gets distracted by a beetle.
Yeah.
Very in character.
Yeah.
Luna heard a noise, so she's got a bit distracted. Oh, just wandering, taking in the sights.
Well, there are plenty of beautiful sights around these parts to take in. I was just making my way probably to the market if you would like to join me.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Well, lovely. If you'd follow me. And he like extends like the crook of his elbow to you, like very gentlemanly.
She
Very
takes
good.
it very delicately.
He like does like an overly a very corny, sappy sort of like a bow of the head, sort of like, and we're off, and starts walking with you towards the marketplace.
She
Good.
mimes tipping her hat as they start moving.
Mm-hmm. Now, was there anything in town you wanted to get done before we go? I know we don't got lots of time, and we're about to be heading out, but it seems like everyone's off on their little errands and chores. Anything you trying to get done? I know the town pretty all right.
Really.
Okay.
I'm just kind of biding my time. So why not do it together?
Sure. Yeah, I like that.
So what are you getting?
Well,
Late.
I'm other than that, I'm getting supplies mostly. Some for the ship. It's part of my job to sort of make sure we're all good and stocked up and have enough rations and fresh water for the voyage. And probably buying some for a friend in town as well. So I'm gonna be making a delivery of sorts.
Well, if it helps, I do know a few spells that can create food and water.
Oh, that'll be nice. Maybe that means how long does that keep for?
It spoils if you don't consume it after 24 hours.
Ah,
Well, the
all
food
right.
does. Water doesn't exactly go bad. Unless there's
I mean,
something-
I've seen some water go bad. Let me tell you, it is not good. I guess that's why what they mean when they say it goes bad. But that's useful. Maybe that means we can get less for the ship itself, since that's where you'll be, and we can maybe make use of that on the journey. That's very useful. How'd you learn how to do that?
Well, I trained for a few centuries.
Whoa, centuries. Sorry,
yes,
you're an
I'm-
elf. Very long lived.
Yes, I'm just shy of 250.
Oh my.
But,
Well,
I'm very sheltered, so.
don't take my surprise for disdain. I don't think I've met anyone as old as yourself, or at least maybe I didn't know it. What's it? I mean, if you've been locked up or sheltered for so many years, maybe you don't have a lot of that worldly experience. But like, what's it like being alive for so
well,
long?
I wouldn't say that I've been shut away. Most of it has been spent studying and training. I guess.
Right, for making food and stuff.
I guess I don't have to worry about wasting time. I think that's the big difference.
You got a lot longer ahead of you too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's nice. I guess it's like bad in some ways, though. I mean, nice that you don't have to worry about everything, but it means you're gonna watch everyone you care about kind of go away. I guess.
Yes,
That's a dark topic. That's a dark topic.
No. I've known Dark for a long time. It's fine. She pats his arm reassuringly.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I prefer to stay away from the dark topics. I'm certainly known to go into bouts of high strung emotions, and I like to keep my cool.
It makes me think that anger is a particularly harmful one to you?
Yeah, when I was younger, it definitely was, but I kind of got that all, mostly trained out of me. It still flares up every now and again, but I don't really know much about how to deal with that in like a. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I deal with it the way I deal with it, and
Sure.
I like to convert that energy towards something. Yeah, exactly. It's like a thing about my heritage that I'm unfamiliar with, I suppose. But I've made it so far.
We we have a bit in common with a volatile lineage.
I suppose.
You didn't know me about a year ago, but I was very different about a year ago.
Oh, really? How different? Maybe I did know you and I just don't recognize you.
Well, I was still shaped the same and had the same color skin.
All right.
My hair was just as pale though. I found out I'm a type of elf that changes color depending on various circumstances. They're called
kind of like an
eladrin.
octopus. Oh, eladrin.
Yes.
Can you can you
better.
camouflage?
That would be very cool, but if so, I haven't practiced that skill. I think it takes a good amount of meditating to transition.
Oh, I see.
Not nearly as talented as an octopus in that regard.
Well, maybe we could be an octopus and they could teach you.
I've never had the pleasure of meeting an octopus.
I met a few, but I couldn't understand what they were saying. Them being an octopi and all.
Well, sure.
But we got that a loon feller. Maybe he could be an intermediary.
Well, if it comes about, I surely wouldn't turn down the chance.
We should ask him when we get back on the ship. I bet he'd be in high spirits to help translate some octopi for us. Or maybe we could find a chameleon or something. I don't know. But I mean, they probably sell like exotic pets at the market. Maybe we could find one.
Well, I wouldn't want to just uproot something and take it with us, but it'd be nice to just poke around.
Yeah,
but
sure.
there is just
Definitely. Also, you're how do I put this? With EC, right?
Yes.
I figured y'all seem close.
Romantically tangled.
Oh, that's lovely. Congrats on that, by the way. It's difficult to hold something down like that in this tumultuous adventure and lifestyle.
Oh yes. I would say that the tumultuous adventures have actually brought us together more than we would have been.
Oh, that's great. You spend that much time together, I guess you're forced to bond, huh? But also, y'all seem really good together and compatible otherwise. It's not like, I guess what I mean to get at is I don't know how to talk to them. And it doesn't seem like they want me to. I was wondering if maybe you knew how I could talk to them without making them angry.
Easy?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I would say use as little metaphor as possible.
All right.
Say what you mean.
Well, I always try to, but it just seems like, I don't know, maybe is there like a way I could act or a kind of thing a gesture I could make to endear myself to them? It seems like if every time I flap my gab, they their patience is whittled away.
Well, AC can be perceived as quite short-tempered, but really they're just kind of all very businesslike a lot of the time, especially when she's in work mode.
Oh, for sure, I see that.
Very driven to get the job done and
get
it done as well as possible.
Yeah, no, they definitely seem like a good person to have on the job. It's something I respect, mind you. I don't mean to say this as some sort of insult. No, I respect them very much. It's just, I'm a talker. I'm a yapper.
Sure.
And I know that some people don't take to that. And I've always struggled with how to, get around that because I can't help but be me. So I thought maybe since you're so close to them, you might have some tips. Just because, I don't know. I like to ask them some questions.
I think besides just say what you mean, I guess I would say don't take it too personally if EC seems a bit cold at first. She did not grow up in very sociable places. Like, I grew up in the city. You grew up presumably going to port town. I don't know your childhood, but
born and raised on the sea.
There you go. EC lived a relatively isolated start to their life. So.
Yeah.
Some things are just not going to connect.
And that's all right. I don't take no offense to it. It's just they're the first they're the first Orcish person I've met in a while, and I wanted to ask a few questions about that. So if there was any other way I could get through more easily, I would try it. But no, thanks for the advice though. I'll try to say what I mean and get to the chase. And
absolutely,
I won't take it personally. I'm not offended.
EC's not one to beat around the bush.
Yeah, I like that. Despite what I said earlier, it's actually kind of hard to make me angry. I usually do it to myself.
Well, everyone has their limit.
That's true.
So you grew up on the sea, huh?
Born and raised, yeah. Well, I can't really remember a time I wasn't on the ocean. I guess we're not on the ocean right now, but that feels a little wrong, don't it?
Yeah, we're close enough to the ocean.
Yeah. You say how much? I mean, I guess not, but it's been a long time, so I don't know.
Definitely not many times. Maybe 3 at this point.
3 whole sails. That's very impressive
3
for
whole sails.
A lady of your age and experience. 3 whole sails. Well, y'all are doing great for the little experience you have. Quick learners all around. But
well, I had to deal with a bit of motion sickness, but I think I've gotten past it.
Really, that's always been fascinating to me. See, when I am standing here right now, and he kind of sways a little bit back and forth. Now that he's focusing on it, it's I feel like I get the opposite of motion sick when I'm not on a ship. Is that you know anything about medicine in that regard? You know what that is?
I think it's just the opposite. You're used to being on a ship. I'm used to being on land, and our bodies adjust.
That's true.
What's the usual supplies you get for these ventures?
Well, we usually stock up on rations. Got to get that fresh water. Drinking the salt water will dehydrate you. Although I guess with you around, it's less of a concern. Also got to stock up on black powder, cannonballs, probably some kind of ammunition for our longer range weaponry, although we don't have too much. And I also like to get something shiny for Bells and something sweet for the captain. So if you see anything particularly shiny that you think a little bird would like, please point it out to me. My vision ain't as great as it used to be. It seems like you see real good.
Spent a lot of time reading, so I think I'm not as good at distance vision, but I'll do my best. She gives a thumbs up.
Heard, chef. Yes, chef.
As you guys continue onward, here's a question for Shanty.
Yes, sir.
What market are you going to? Because I would imagine in a port town, there is like the general market for like residents and like maybe where like tourists would go, and then there's like
Gabe,
the actual
the normal people,
right? And then there's like the actual shipping market where like it's a much more open air and much more like chaotic and crowded, and it's like very not business like as in like white collar, but business like as in like lots of yelling and shouting and everybody trying to like gather attention and like sell their wares and things like that. So I assume by what you said you were taking them to that market.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So it's a quote unquote market, except it's more like a loading dock that people have basically set up makeshift stalls at. Like, not quite a boardwalk. There's like a proper boardwalk in the city, or like what we might consider like a proper boardwalk to be, with like shops and small attractions and things like that. This is more like where ships actually dock and unload, and there's like people moving, and like there's lots of... Easy would hate it here. Yeah. Lots of people talking, lots of noise. This is society with a capital S for sure. Yeah.
Shanty loves it. All the noise just like helps settle his head a little bit.
He almost feels like he's on the sea with how much stimulation there is.
This man needs to be overstimulated.
I got a video for him.
Shanty would
Luna
go
gets
crazy.
A little bit overwhelmed because she's been in the woods for like 9 months. But she can calm down relatively well. She's got techniques.
It's also like riding a bike. She's been in the city before. She's been a part of some energetic religious conversations before. She's got experience.
She's been to the orgy buffet.
Well, have I got a place for you?
Is there... Does Shanty like to shop around? Does Shanty like to go to like specific people? What is...
Yeah, dude. Shanty for sure has like a couple of people that he always like goes to and like talks to, who he like has a relationship with, and like maybe you could talk to on the side, try to get a better deal. Like maybe they know the captain, maybe they know him. People who will like give him a good deal on supplies and like rations and other various stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm Riley, we're going to come up with 4 NPCs.
All right.
You come up with 2 of them. I come up with 2 of them. Does that sound fair?
Fun. I'm writing their names right now.
Hell yeah. Okay. So one of them is going to be... I'm cheating because I'm using somebody who I have an idea of who they are. For a northern... not fort.
While they're typing this, the camera cuts away to Elune looking at so many shot glasses, thinking like, does the font want the one with tits on it, or does he want
You gotta get the square
one that's a palm tree?
I think it's fair to say that he would think the one with tits on it was hilarious, and I think his wife would frown at it.
Well, it's
Wait,
not
I
for
thought his wife
her.
was cool.
Yeah, Nigel is stumbling down an alley somewhere with somebody he met in the rum place, singing a very rude sea shanty, off key, like arms around each other's shoulders, like, you know, the kind of I don't know how many of you drink, but like when you go and you drink with people you don't know, and like after like 5 drinks, this is like the best friend you've ever had in the entire world.
Yes.
I've heard that happens.
You will never see them again. But for this moment in time, they are the best friend that you've ever made. And you're just like arm in arm, singing a ridiculous song about parrots.
Very
And
good.
yeah, just like trying to find your way back to wherever it is you either live or are staying. Because you're on the kind of downswing of a really good night of partying, and he is wearing the ridiculous hat and t-shirt that he acquired from somewhere.
Hell yeah.
That
Also, the mouse is drunk.
Fuck yeah. Floppy Toad.
Floppy Toad.
Okay, we've come up with our 4 NPCs.
okay.
Who do you want to see first?
Oh, I gotta see Stormy Dan.
Stormy Dan. Okay. So Stormy Dan probably sells out of his boat, honestly.
Okay, I think that whenever Stormy Dan's in port, he always advertises his arrival by hanging up like a flag, the largest and most weird fucking thing that he's caught.
Yeah, that's
like the prize item for sale.
That's actually what I was thinking as well. He's got like this like strung between his masts. Like I think right now what he's got is this marlin that's like a good 10 feet across. That he's got strung up. He's got like he has one of his deckhands like up there like misting it so it doesn't go bad in the sun.
Yeah, perfect.
You
looks
must
shiny
always
as fish.
you must always moisten your porpoise.
And he's like got like his boat is like specialty built, where he's got like a bunch of different compartments for like different fish that he's caught, or maybe not different fish, but like he's got like one for like crabs and crustaceans, and one for like fish, and one for like squids and stuff like that. And you have to like look through and see if you have the like specific fish or crab or lobster that you want in each of them. You said he's a Simic hybrid. Oh, interesting.
With like giant crab claws coming out of his back.
Okay, yeah. So he's
They
this
used to make specialty jackets.
so right now he's shirtless, because he's a part of the show too. He's hot. He's buff. He's got his.
I was imagining like this old sea dog, but I kind of like it if he's an old sea dog who's got rockin' abs.
No, yeah, he's got that deep V.
Ooh, baby. Covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
And carapace.
Absolutely. So yeah, that's the cool thing is like his carapace. He's like tattooed onto the carapace itself. It's very, very cool.
What if he's got like silver engravings into the carapace, like
like gilded? Yeah, that's really cool.
That's cool.
And when the carapace hits the skin, it transfers to like ink.
Yeah, that's really cool. He sort of looks down.
Howdy, Danny boy. How you doing, my man?
How's it going, Shanty? How's it going to see you? He's
good to see you too, man. And we
absolutely ineligible. Shanty understands him perfectly, obviously.
I speak Yan.
But it's like Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
Yeah. He's just speaking Aryan, guys. Don't worry. It's the language of the air elementals.
It's like a really gruff and fucked up Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
Yeah. I extend my hand and we do our cool secret handshake that we have that involves me shaking both of his hands and both of his crab claws and then doing a little little tiny lightning explosion to finish it off with a sick bit bro fist.
Yep.
Very good.
All of that. Luna's like, what the fuck is happening? Luna's here for the ride.
I bet I've done a couple jobs before him too.
But I'm sure watching it happen.
Yeah, you've probably gone out on a ship a couple of times when he's needed help and you've been on the port or something like that.
Yeah, before he got rich and famous and made a name for himself, I helped him, before his ship was stormproof on its own, I helped make it safer for him to be out
that's
in the middle
good. I
of
like
fucking
that.
hurricanes.
I like that, yeah. But yeah, he looks at you. He's like, oh, so what are you looking for this time?
Oh, you know me, Dan. I'm always looking for something interesting to sink my teeth into. But before we get down to business, I wanna introduce to you my friend here, and I sort of nudge Luna to the front a little bit. This here is someone I'm gonna be working with for a little bit. This is Luna. Luna, this is my friend Dan. Stormy Dan, people call him. I'm the kind of he keeps fucking going into storms where he shouldn't be. But he comes back with good food.
He gives you a little bow, Luna. It's a pleasure to meet you.
She curtsies. Likewise. A pleasure, Mr. Dan.
So what's Francine looking for? What can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking for anything new and exciting and especially tasty that you might have caught. And also, I know you don't usually keep too much live bait or live catches on the boat, but if you've got any octopi on you or like anything that changes colors, I'd love to take a look at it.
Go ahead and just roll a d20. Let's just see what the luck dice says about this.
18.
Yeah. He sort of perks up at that. He goes to the side of the ship that has the container that like he keeps most of his like squid and octopus and stuff in. He goes to like the back where there's like a cage section of it where like part of it is like separate from the rest of it. There's like a section for that for like each of them to I don't know, keep particularly valuable or dangerous specimens or something like that. But he reaches into there without hesitation, just like shoves his hand in there, grabs something and pulls it out, and you can see like wrapped around his arm is just this octopus with like these faint blue circles on it.
Ooh, oh no!
And he's just like twirling it around and looks over at you something like this.
Oh yeah, that's real pretty. How do you? I've never seen an octopus with those bright blue colors before. Ooh.
Luna, this is not something safe to have.
This is you die with one touch, I believe.
It's beautiful, but I don't think I can survive touching it. She is looking at it. She's fascinated by it, but she's keeping a distance.
He like looks at you and is like, oh, no, looking for something fresh to kill. This is like a pet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. And he like puts his hand back into the water, sort of like shakes it a little bit, and then like reaches to like a different part of this like caged area and like pulls something else out. And this one looks to be like a sort of a brackish brown octopus. Looks pretty like what you might imagine an octopus to look like.
Yeah.
It's like this one more speed.
Probably, yeah. Do it change color?
I don't know. He takes his other hand, sort of like pokes it a little bit. Nothing happens.
Well, it is an octopus. Well, listen, I don't really think about an octopus as a pet, but now that you mention it, do you got any that could be pets for sale?
He shows the one on his hand.
I mean, you seem to be all right. Maybe can I try to hold it?
He nods.
Okay, I try to hold it.
Yeah. I guess roll animal handling.
Oh no.
Riley,
That's
did you
not bad.
prepare a
Yeah.
third spare character?
I did not.
You know enough about octopuses to know to be careful of the center of its underside because that's where the beak is.
Yes.
So while like it sort of like curls around you and like suctions on you, this one, and Luna, you can also tell this one is not poisonous. So
Okay, it's not a blue ringed octopus.
no, this one is just a regular old like octopus.
Well, you know, Gabe, blue ringed octopi aren't poisonous.
Are they
They're
are they
They're
venomous?
venomous.
Oh yeah, fuck you. Never mind. This octopus bites you and Shanty dies. Roll the character.
All right, guys, it was fun while it lasted. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, you do a fine enough job. You would imagine it would be difficult to keep a pet like this aboard. Mostly because, like, having an aquarium or something like that on a ship would be pretty dangerous.
Now, Gabe, hear me out. I do have the shape water cantrip.
You'd have to like concentrate on that all day.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have a floating globe of water with an octopus in it following me everywhere.
That would be sick. You like
Can
I'm
I
not
keep him on my shoulder?
I'm not saying it's impossible. It would just take some work.
Okay, I'm willing. Hey, Stormy, Dan, how much is this guy? I think he likes me. He's gripping on real tight. I think he's giving me a little hug.
God, sort of like looks at you, nods. Let's call it for a whole octopus. Let's call it 3 gold.
Oh yeah, sure, man. That sounds like a deal to me. Here, he like with the other hand like awkwardly rummages around in his pockets and then pulls out some coins and hands them over to Stormy Dan.
Yeah.
And listen, I appreciate you you helping me out with all of the supplies and stuff. I'm not gonna need as much for as much food for the ship itself, but I'm gonna and I have some 10 more gold coins as well on top of the 3 for the octopus.
Sure.
If you've got any extra food to spare, send it to the usual place. I think a little extra this time.
Yeah. He sort of gives you a nod. Sort of barks out an order to another one of the deckhands. We're just gonna say that you had like a list that you typically have, like that you give to each of these people or something like that. He barks for one of them, lets them know that this is an order for Francine to get it packed up and ready to be boarded onto her ship. And then also like leans in and whispers something to them, and sort of nod as well, and he gives you a thumbs up.
Alrighty. Thanks, Dan. It's always a pleasure to see you, my man. And I give him a little knock on one of his claws.
Yeah. He does like a very gentle like pinch on your hand.
Mm-hmm. I turn to Luna, like, look, I got one of these guys. And I give my little octopus a gentle little poke, like a little pet.
Yeah. He seems pretty docile, actually.
I'm gonna name him Squidward.
May I pet?
Yeah, I mean, if Squidward's all right with it.
I was about
And
to
I
say it's Squidward.
Yeah, I extend. I imagine that like Shanty has taken him off the arm and like kind of like mounted him on his shoulder, so he's like a little shoulder pet.
Sure.
How tall is Shanty?
I'm gonna say Shanty's a clean 5'10".
Okay, Luna's taller than him, so
Yep.
she just kind of reaches over and kind of extends her hand like you would greet a kitty cat,
Mm-hmm.
except it's to the octopus. Maybe she does a little.
Yeah. Roll
just like a bit of. I'm going to touch you now.
Yeah, go ahead and roll animal handling just to see what his reaction is. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
baby.
Way faked.
Yeah, he sort of like I'm gendering this octopus. They or it.
Squidward is a beautiful woman.
The octopus reaches a tentacle out towards you, sort of like curling at the tip and like very gently sort of like curls around one of your fingers and like gives you a little squeeze.
And it kind of curls her finger in response. Just, shake hands.
Yeah. I think I think this octopus is like, you both of you saved me from being food, so you know what? We're
Hell
cool.
yeah, dude.
You guys are cool.
I'm gonna cast Shape Water to like make like a little like moisture bubble like just on top of Squidward's skin, so he's like staying nice and wet.
Sure, yeah.
Nice.
And I mount him to my shoulder.
He will ride your shoulder.
Hey, maybe he'll change color. Who knows? Then when we get a loon to talk to, maybe he can teach you how.
Please help.
Yeah, there's a lot of steps involved, but things work out sometimes.
Say, Shanty, would you consider this your home port?
Oh, probably not, honestly. I mean, I do come here fairly often on account of Francine, and I got some old friends who work here locally, but I don't know. A lot of my connections here are a little more recent, past couple of months, I'd say. I mean, I've only been working for Francine for the past couple of months, so I've definitely been regular in Port Monarchy more often than I did before, I'll say. But I don't know if I really have a home port, to be honest. I kind of went all over the place. Gabe, do you think there'd be any like city or port where that would be like a home base, or is it more like the ship was the home base and we would just go from place to place?
That's a great question.
There's no like pirate cove or anything.
There is, yeah.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, the northern half of the island is like where the pirates.
Oh yeah. Oh,
so,
well, then probably that, right?
Yes, I think that like if you were to have like a home port, it would be the northern half of the pirate or the island where the pirates sort of.
Does this place have a name?
Do you want to make one up for us?
Okay. Let me. Juices are flowing. What's it called?
You can think on it. You can keep it a secret for now.
So yeah.
Up to you.
If I had to name one place that's normally like the home, like the place I've spent most time, right? It's well, I don't know if a lot of people know about it, and I'm sure I'm fine talking about it, but it's sort of like not a great place to be. It was an interesting place to be regular and as a younger fella. You ever heard of Deadmaw? Deadmaw. It's fine if you haven't. It's a place farther up north on the island, other side of the coast.
That's a very intimidating name. So I can imagine.
Well, when you dock, if you ever go there, you'll kind of understand the name. It's got this giant, like, I don't know if it's like a shark or a whale or whales don't got sharp teeth. Big shark jawbone kind of sticking up out of the sand, and the town kind of sits beneath it. Deadmaw.
She got a little distracted thinking about whales with teeth.
Good.
So yeah, it's whales with teeth, and then yeah. So it's like right on the tin.
Okay.
But even that, I don't know if I'd even consider it, because I've been all over the place. But yeah, that's where we'd stop the most often. I mean, I'd offer to take you, but I don't know if that's a great idea right now.
I don't think it's the best idea at this juncture.
You were specifically warned by Francine to not wander into the northern half of the island, yes.
Mm-hmm. But, maybe someday I could take y'all to see it when it's safe to do so.
Sounds nice. Well, Deadmaw sounds a bit intimidating, but I'm sure you'll be able to...
It's not so bad once you get to know the place, but it is a den of thieves.
The worst hive of scum and villainy.
They got this really weird music.
called cum.
It's called Come.
Oh my god. Alright, who are you seeing next?
Jesus.
Are we gonna, Gabe? Do you want to roleplay at every encounter, or do we want to sort of cut back to other characters as well?
I
know we've been on me and Luna for a while. I want to make sure.
Yeah, that's fair. Does anyone have any scenes they want to do while they're like in the city or with someone else or anything like that?
No, I'm
Specifically
good
now?
to get on with it, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay. Let's.
I'm also happy to like say that I visited all the people, and we can maybe do more scenes with like different NPCs on like when we come back.
Yeah.
I just don't want to hold up the adventure with funny shenanigans.
And I buy a little piece of sea glass jewelry for EC.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I second I see Elune, it's on site where I'm introducing you to Squidward.
It's on site.
It's on site. I want to do Trevor for funny reasons, but also lore reasons. So let's do Trevor
do it.
as well. Trevor's also a pink tiefling. Actually, it's really funny.
Well, vanilla is salmon, so
There's a difference.
there's
Sure.
a difference.
Sure. You've met Trevor because Francine sent you to him. He is. I'm sure Shanty loves him actually, but he is
I love everybody.
incredibly awkward. is the kind way to put it.
Oh, I love this guy.
He's very sweet. Somehow he is naive, but like nobody tries anything with him.
Because they know if they do, they'll know who they have to answer to.
Maybe it's just because Francine likes him that nobody tries anything with him. But you see him. He's in this like ship, and he has like some crew, like some ship hands and stuff who are helping him around. It's like a pretty big. You would recognize it as like an ex-military vessel.
Oh.
Yeah. Unsure if maybe this was part of the Civil War or even from before that, maybe part of the Dragon War or something like that. But like,
Gabe, can I name it?
What do you want to name it? The Lit Cigar. That's actually a pretty good name for this boat specifically, so I'll allow it.
It was giving me that kind of vibe, you know, big, fat, used in war, fire related.
Yeah. Like on the sides, you can see there are like 3 rows of like the little windows where cannons would come out of. You know that those are all empty now, but like it has room for like an absolute arsenal that could like
With the proper funding, they could take a
with
city.
with yes, exactly. This could take a city by itself. But it's you see Trevor. You walk on the like from the gangplank onto the ship, and you can see, and this is a common sight for you. You see Trevor sort of like moving some boxes and like getting some things ready. And you see like a lot of the crew is sort of just lounging around as the captain is the one doing everything. As you walk up, he sort of looks over and he's like, "Oh, Shanty! Hi!
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
It's good
Trevor,
to
it's
see
been a while.
you." He comes up and he just gives you a big hug immediately.
Oh, buddy, I give him a big pat on the back. You're just saying that, man. It's good to see you too.
No, it's good to see you. How's it going?
It's going all right, man. I've been getting work. I'm doing all right. Someone I'm working with right now. And let me introduce. This is Luna. Luna, this is my buddy Trevor. He's a shipping captain for a adventuring guild, right?
Mm-hmm. The Silver Hands.
Yeah, that's the one.
He like puts a hand out to shake your hand.
Oh, she shakes the hand.
It's very nice to meet
Is it-
you. Sorry.
Is your hand silver? She's looking at his hand while she's shaking it.
His hand is not silver, but you can see he's wearing a silver ring on one of his fingers.
Ah, close enough. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. So, are we stocking up?
That's right. I mean, we're about to head out on a real mission. You know, we're gonna need some real firepower, I think.
Oh,
Well, maybe. Yeah, we're hopefully it won't be necessary, but you know, you can never be too careful. And I don't think just the sight of 1,000 cannons is gonna scare this one off. I think they're gonna need to be loaded this time.
He nods. Okay. Yeah, we have some black powder, right? That's what you need?
Oh, for sure. Black powder, cannonballs, anything you've got that's like interesting or special.
Oh,
maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what y'all are cooking up there.
Okay, yeah, come. And he sort of like takes you towards the door leading down into the ship. He sort of looks at one of the crew members. I gotta think up like a good pirate name. Robert, can you keep moving this for the other order we had? And like you see the crew member sort of like gives Trevor this look, and Trevor like shrinks back a little bit. It's like, it's please,
Hey,
we
Robert.
gotta get the
Hey,
job filled.
Robert, get to work. Get to work, Robert.
As you sort of like talk to him, he sort of like grumbles, but he starts getting to work and doing what Trevor had been doing before. And you see like the other crew members start moving in to help now.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way, this is Squidward.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
He's like kind of a nice like fashion piece. I think.
Yeah, he's good.
He's very smart. He can shake hands.
You see he's got like these really wide eyes as he's looking at Squidward, like super impressed.
I'm gonna teach him how to count.
But he leads you downstairs, and it is like down here. There are crates and crates filled with cannonballs, and like you can see there's like some of them that's just like filled with like leather armor. You see there's like this one crate that is like looks to be like 20 or 30 breastplates, and all of it has that like military air to it. Like
Yeah.
somebody had this, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Lord of War.
I haven't.
It's a movie
Clive Barker, right?
with Nicolas Cage in it.
I'm thinking of a different one.
Yeah.
Children of Man is what I'm thinking of. So.
Regardless, there's this scene where he has like an uncle that used to work for the Soviet Union, and like when the Soviet Union fell, he gets basically all of like the military hardware, and he's able to sell that. He's like an arms dealer. It's so like this is like somebody like you don't I don't know if Shanty's ever asked before, but it's got like either somebody used to work for the military, like was a military supplier, or maybe they stole like all of this from like a military depot or something like that. But this is like a bunch of what's the word I'm
mass-produced
looking
military
for?
gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shanty doesn't bat an eye. He's never asked, and he doesn't really need to or want to know. The only thought he has is, man, Nigel would love to steal from this place.
Oh boy.
But he takes you over to where the cannonballs are. He says, "Okay, we got the normal cannonballs here. We have some explosive balls here.
I better not touch those.
These are good. They explode on impact. But it takes like real impact, so it's not just like you drop it and they explode. You know.
They made of metal?
Yes.
All right, I better not touch those. At least not with my left hand, just in case I get a little bit of a flare up. You know.
Gotcha. These
Honestly,
are
I'm a little nervous just being down here. There's a lot of explosives.
these are really interesting, and he points to this other crate. It looks like normal cannonballs, but you can see. I'm changing the music. Sorry.
No, it's the shop music.
Let's see this one. God. They look like cannonballs, but they look like at one end they have like a chain welded to them, and you can see they're each connected to another cannonball.
Oh, these are mass breakers. Yeah.
Yes. He's like, these are really nasty.
Oh my god, yeah, that'll stop the fucker right in their tracks if you aim it right. How many of these you got?
I mean, we got this whole crate. I think there's like 50 of them. How many do you guys need?
So that's the thing, right? We're not gonna be fighting like other ships this time, but I could maybe use those later. But ooh. Well, there's one mast I really don't want to have to break. How long are are the people like snapping these up? Is this an exclusive item, Trevor? What's the deal with these? Can I maybe come back later and get some?
He thinks for a second. Well, what's your timeline looking like?
Oh man, I wish I knew the specifics of it. Captain's got all that shit, up here, and he taps the side of his head. But it should be, a few days out, a few days back, assuming we survive, which I'm counting on. I don't know, give it a week.
Okay, I should be able to hold maybe at least half of them for a week for you.
I'd appreciate that, Trevor. I really, you're doing me a favor.
Yeah, of course, for you, buddy. Anything.
Hey man, thanks. I appreciate that. So like we'll save the normal cannonballs, and I bet the explosive ones will really do a number. I bet Francine would really love those. So I think we'll take some of those, some black powder. Probably I think some of the guys' swords are getting a little chipped and damaged. Maybe some armor too. I could see all this being useful.
Yeah.
And I'll just like go through a list of like stuff that we will probably need for the journey.
You see, while he seemed like very nervous and very awkward, like up to this point, like as soon as like you start getting to business, he's like on point, taking notes and writing everything down and like thinking about things. He's like muttering some things underneath his breath. He like starts naming off like how many crew members you typically have, how many cannons are on your ship, what's like size of cannons they are, the fact that you have like 2 anchors on your ship, so you have to worry about the weight of all of this. He like starts doing all of this planning, like showing you that while he is a very awkward person, he has this job for a reason.
Yeah, dude, he's like a genius mathematician. This is my design type of guy.
Oh my god.
But after he finishes, he's like, okay, yeah, I can get this order ready. I assume this is just, she's gonna cover this, right?
I hope so. I do not have that on hand in my pocket,
Okay.
but yeah, she's covering.
All right, yeah, we can get all this ready for sure.
Perfect.
Yeah. Ooh, this is good. This is a big order too.
You're the fucking man, Trevor. I always love doing business with you, dude.
Yeah, of course. Hey,
And I give him a hug and I give him a big kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, he gives you like a real big hug back, and he's like, I'm gonna. So like end of this month, I think. Me and Ronnie are finally taking that vacation.
You gotta tell me all about it. Where did you decide to go?
2 best buds. We're going to the lava tubes.
The lava tubes? You gotta be kidding, man. That
Yeah.
sounds sick.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do any sort of like I know you've been talking about the fucking lava tubes and the tectonic what's it do's it's.
Mhm,
You gonna learn more about that shit?
No. This is for fun. We're just, they've got like the geothermal springs and stuff. It's great.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah, we're gonna meet you. We're gonna meet some ladies. We're gonna have some fun as 2 best buds.
Oh wow. Well, I'm counting on you, man. Listen, you'll have to tell me how that goes, and you're a handsome man, Trevor. I think the ladies are gonna eat you up.
Oh, Shanty, you're so nice.
I'm just being honest, friend. Not nice has got nothing to do with it. Well, I'd eat you up, Trevor, but I'll save that for the ladies. You're going on vacation. I got a job to do.
As you're like being so kind to him, you can see like tears are welling up in his eyes. You're just so nice to me, Shanty. Thank you.
Hey man, we don't
Did
none
I
of that,
just
none of
smack-
that.
Oh, there we go.
You're good, man. You're good. I like wipe a tear out of his eye. No, you're good, man. None of that.
Okay.
Here's a handsome man, Trevor. He's gonna eat you
Yeah,
up.
of
Lava
course.
tube,
Yeah,
man. You got this.
yeah.
Listen, what did I tell you, man? Confidence is key, and the worst they can say is no.
Right. Yeah. For sure. Okay. All right. Let's get back up there so I can finish helping the boys pack that order up.
For sure, man. Hey, maybe you should let the boys finish packing it up, man. You look tired.
I'm fine. I'm great.
Well, they don't look tired. You should let them pack.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he so he like sort of gives you like a receipt of everything that he's gonna give to the deliver to your guys' boat and things.
Great.
Takes you back upstairs. Gives you another hug before you leave.
Big ol' hug.
Like gives Luna. He gives you a very very professional handshake. He's not just gonna. He's awkward, but he's not like hug a stranger awkward.
Can I get a hug?
Where's my hug?
Where's my hug?
Oh my god!
Does Luna say that?
No.
No. We were describing the sort of awkward person who would say something like that
Oh.
to a girl they just met. Where's my
It
hug?
was being like, hey, where's my hug?
I've had dudes do that to me. I hate it so much.
That is
I've
very
had dudes do that to me too.
I'm sorry.
It does.
No one's
You
ever
don't
done
need
that
to
to me.
apologize.
Hey, Patrick, if I make it to Toledo.
Where's my hug? Okay. But yeah, you guys get all of your shopping done. We can meet Floppy Toad and Sweet Vanille next time.
Can't wait.
But you get all the things you need, and everybody meets back on the ship. All the deliveries are arriving throughout the day for all the supplies that you guys got. And yeah, everybody meets back onto the ship. Let's put you guys on the ship. Onto
I
the,
want you to know that I'm adding Squidward to my
the
inventory.
Midnight Beggar.
Beautiful.
Let's where's everybody? Oh, there's a loon. I'm like, where's a loon? There we go. There's this drunken motherfucker. Oh, actually, yeah, Florian and Nisi are not there. They're not arriving until the next morning. So, but everybody else is here, I assume. For the
Luna
evening.
does look around for Easy a little bit and then
Shrugs.
I think a Loon and Shanty
You
are
see-
having a conversation about octopus.
Yeah.
Very good.
Do I see a loon?
You do, yes.
You do.
It's on site. A loon! Look what I got! I point to my octopus.
Oh shit, you should get that guy in some. Oh no, you got a water bubble. Okay, you're good. You're good.
Oh yeah, this man's moist. He is slick. I'm taking good
He
care
is
of him.
hydrated.
His name is Squidward. Can you talk to him?
I'd have to turn into him, but hold on. He turns into
Oh
an
yeah, I
octopus.
got
He's
another
on
shoulder.
Shanty's other shoulder.
Him specifically or a different octopus? But too late, he's an octopus.
They look pretty similar, I gotta say. It's
They're
like a
having
mirror.
a lively octopus conversation. The problem is I don't think anyone here except for Isi has speak with animals, so I don't know how this is gonna work.
Yeah, no, this is a near silent conversation between
There's
two
a lot of
octopuses.
splashing of colors.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
Alun Squidward lets you know that he's grateful that these two have not are not planning on eating him. And he's happy to hang around if he's not being eaten, and he's being like taken care of.
Oh yeah, I think you're gonna do the pet situation, so you're basically set for life for however long you're planning on living.
Yeah. I think like aren't like
Tell him his name is Squidward.
Yeah. Also, your name is Squidward. That's not racist, is it? Because I know you're an octopus, not a squid.
what's racism?
Sorry,
Squidward
species.
just ended racism.
You're introducing the concept of racism to this octopus.
Yes,
You're
I
making
do
this
explain
li-
in
this
detail what
octopus is
racism is
life
to the
worse.
octopus.
Oh my god. Okay.
Next campaign, the Great Octopus War.
Incredible.
We start the octopus versus squid war.
Holy shit. Oh god. Yes, so you guys get together, have your conversation. You this is this a color changing octopus? What let me double check and see what kinds of octopus can change colors. What kinds of octopus
It's surprised it's actually a mimic octopus this whole time.
change colors? It is the blue ringed octopus can change colors, so
Let's go.
but this is not a blue ringed octopus.
Oh fuck. It's a mimic octopus disguised as a blue ring octopus.
Oh dear.
A octopus, if you will.
A moctopus.
Oh my god. That's
That's
very
poetry.
You're good.
bad. No, this is not an octopus that can change colors, sadly.
Oh dang. Guess we just made a friend.
You could have had one. Just would have been extremely venomous.
Handle with care.
Handle with care. Absolutely.
But a loon can turn into a blue ring octopus and then teach Luna how
I
to
don't-
change colors.
I-
Like Shanty.
I mean, yeah, you could, I guess.
We could do that in side content, not right now.
No,
yeah,
no,
for
no.
sure. 100%.
Not right now. Oh, okay. So, you guys get back onto the ship, get together. Nigel, I think, gets onto the ship a little bit later than everyone else. Sloppy drunk with a cool shirt that Luna's jealous of.
Very good.
And then the next morning is when Isi and Florian come onto the ship with some, I don't know, wild pheasants and a wild boar that's been butchered.
Whoa.
Nice.
Or maybe not butchered, but like drained of blood.
Exsanguinate.
Yes,
I
exsanguinated.
thought they were like field dress, probably.
Sure, yeah, sure. Yeah, you guys get there the next morning in time for the ship to not leave without you.
That's good.
And you guys are about to set sail again to where you need to go. I believe Alun has things to tell everyone.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I had my little oh, am I muted? Hold on.
No,
No,
you're
you're
not
good,
muted.
No, I'm
We're
not.
hearing you.
Okay. Had my little portside adventure. So I didn't specifically tell anyone I was gonna do this because I didn't think anything would happen. But egg on my face. I went to the shrine for AC. You know, the place with the shrine for all the various gods, but just AC's also there. And so I did a little sacrifice and said the traditional prayer and the untraditional prayer and wanted to get some guidance on that dream. Which so AC actually decided to talk to me.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's like not normal, right?
No, I
Shanty, you would
No.
probably see like everyone like EC, Florian, and Luna probably not looking particularly surprised.
That's like, wait, guys, that's not normal, right? That's guys.
I don't know how surprised Ganagel would be, but I think Florian, EC, and Luna are like, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
I don't think that should be normal, but we're special people apparently. So, anyways, that dream was AC saying hi to me, but also to kind of warn of rough waters ahead. Which, given what we are fighting, yeah, okay, thanks. Could have guessed that one. Thanks.
Tell him the
Not to
future,
be
this guy.
disrespectful, but and more pressingly, they gave an actual I'm trying to remember prophecy. There we go.
Oh.
So they said the burning tree spreads her roots and sails against them, and I don't know what that means, but maybe you do, or we will find out. We usually find out in the moment, and that really fucking sucks and kind of defeats the purpose of these prophecies. Anyways,
Shanty.
that's pretty much it.
Shanty has got a little still.
Oh.
Sailing against who?
Them.
Yeah, who's them in this situation?
I didn't know.
I guess it's too late to ask then.
I mean, I could try asking again, but I kind of did like a blood sacrifice thing, and
I see.
I will say, you can probably remember this. You can probably remember this very clearly. It reminds you of like how Aristander would describe having visions. Like they have like this very clear memory of what happened, and you also have this very clear memory of what happened. So you can remember the exact words that he
was
said
I
to
not
you.
saying the exact words? I'm sorry.
I can give you them exactly. He said, "Tell your new companions that the burning tree spreads her roots and sails against them."
Them is us.
Ah, we are them. They, thus. Great.
Themst.
Themst. I love being themst.
I'm themst all the time.
I'm straight themsting.
Wow.
Oh, you're straight? I can relate.
Oh, I can't. What?
Okay, we're getting off subject.
I think, Alun, do you wait for everyone to be here for this?
Yeah, he would not. Yeah, he would make sure everyone has heard this.
Okay, so then whoever wants to can roll an insight check just to see the reaction, because I'm going to assume like all of the crew is here as well.
Should I roll a deception check?
If you want to.
Because I'm trying to keep cool for sure.
Sure, then yes.
I think Alun has a pretty good beat on people, and he would notice, but I can roll.
EC.
Wow, EC's just not paying
In
attention
character.
right now. That's incredible.
EC still hasn't said hi to Luna yet. She's a bit distracted.
Okay.
He's just like, oh, Shanty rolls eyes.
Michael. Okay, that's fine. So I would say, Florian, you can tell what Aluna said sort of makes Dolores and Waves a little, you see they start to get like a little fidgety.
Okay.
Luna and Alun, you can see Francine sort of sharing these very pointed looks with Shanty.
Yeah,
And
Shanty and Francine like fucking lock eyes.
Shanty is like has changed his physical demeanor. Like he's locked in basically.
You've activated him.
He's gone into the gamer pose. He's leaning forward in his chair.
Okay.
Well, this burning tree seems to be ringing a bell for some people. Care to explain before we lay our lives on the line against the giant sea beast under your sails?
Yeah, sure. Burning tree. Burning tree. I have a pretty good fucking guess as to who that refers to, and I think all of us here are a little bit, on edge hearing that, because I believe the person being described by this literal fucking sea god, uh, is maybe one of the most dangerous people out here on the ocean right
Is this
now.
person on our ship?
No, not on our ship.
Damn it. Okay, so
She's
they're
got her
against
own.
us.
Yeah, she's got her own.
Hmm.
She's sailing farther up north, I thought. Um, she's got this whole thing going on, trying to unite a bunch of different pirate fleets together under a single banner and sort of like take control of the ocean, sort of a deal. Just like become so big and powerful that she can sort of, I don't know, have a fucking grasp on all of it. I think that's
Create a
the
monopoly.
root spreading part. Yeah, and she's real fucking dangerous. I didn't think that we would be coming up against her, or maybe I was hoping. But I mean, if the fucking god of the sea says she's sailing against us, I imagine we're gonna fucking see her.
Well,
It could be a metaphor.
I think she'd.
I mean, come on,
she.
Francie.
I think she'd be pretty happy if we are taking care of the K word problem, which might also be an L word.
I'm worried she might have caused that KL word problem.
Oh.
Now. I mean, if she's involved, I wouldn't be surprised.
Can we talk to her?
Y'all can.
Okay.
I bet y'all would be great at talking to her.
Francine laughs a little bit.
I just think that it won't. I mean, y'all could talk to her if you want to do what she says. Is how I'll put that.
Oh.
And I would talk to her, but I imagine that maybe we aren't ready for a big fight at the moment with her directly.
Hey.
We gotta.
She's scary.
Yeah, well, she is scary, right? Yeah, she's
hot?
scary. She's very, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's another piece to a puzzle, but we have to find some more pieces before we execute a plan.
Right.
But it's good to know and good to keep in mind.
Yeah.
And hopefully good to avoid.
We'll,
definitely good to avoid.
We'll find out soon enough if this is literal or a metaphor.
I suppose.
It's not something I'd prefer to be tackling on top of what we're tackling.
Yeah, that'd be a bad fucking mix.
One at a time, I like my chances. At the same time,
yeah, but
I'd have to call in some favors.
I don't want to. Yeah, that's like in a big old fight, right? Like if we're gonna fucking blow up her ship or something.
No, if she's a part of what's happening with the ships and whatever's out in there in the seas, then this is not just a one ship solution.
Yeah.
Francine looks
let's
to EC.
Metaphor.
She is
Dread Captain Danae Oakenhart.
Yeah. She Francine looks over at Shanty. She took the title of Dread Captain from the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all know anything about pirates, but that is a title earned with blood.
Let's see.
When you've been in the military as long as I have, you find all titles are titles earned with blood.
Yeah.
Some of them you earn by sitting around just long enough to get promoted, actually.
Wish it were that simple here, Loon.
Oh yeah.
No, that's fair. I wouldn't be who I'd be right now if it weren't for blood, but it's a different sort of process overall, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not that she sighs. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, like I said, I used to live that life. I get it, but she's got different plans, and Francine kind of looks at all of you. I don't know if y'all really signed up for this specifically.
Hmm.
Not particularly.
Yeah, this is not something that I would thrust you all into. You know.
Maybe let's make an agreement. If we see the sails of the Dread Captain, we turn the fuck around.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
can come back with more people if necessary. Or I could go and try to talk to her.
Francine looks at you.
She might listen to me.
There's
Shanty looks
nothing wrong
looks
with-
down at the ground and is like maybe a little like bashful.
Oh.
You're either staying on that ship alive or as a trophy.
I mean, I would be a trophy alive or dead, but I'd like to think I could try to reason with her, but I didn't think I'd have to do it this soon. So let's hope I don't. Let's hope it's all a metaphor.
In my experience, the gods like to use metaphor. They like to be vague and
I love metaphors.
not
I
as
love them, Francine.
straightforward.
I fucking love metaphors. Let's really hope this is a metaphor.
Well, I did tell ACI was pretty dense, so I think they might have simplified it a little bit. If people already
didn't hear
understand this
that.
much.
I'm gonna walk towards the back of the ship and I'm gonna take position to get the winds going. It's probably a metaphor, I shout over my shoulder as I walk up the stairs.
No, I'm pretty
We'll
sure
be
they're as
fine.
clear as they could be.
Soup, well, they didn't say anyone by name. There could be any kinds of trees out here on the ocean. And I'm gonna take a seat.
I'll if the time comes that we that y'all need to be more informed, I will make sure y'all are more informed before anything happens. Don't worry. But
I appreciate that.
try not to worry about it too much right now, and let's focus on taking care of what's taking care of these ships, you know? Let's try to be positive. She gives you all a thumbs up and
Yeah.
looks over at her crew.
Yeah.
Waves, you can see Waves is like picking at feathers in his arms, and like there's like a small pile of tufts on the deck. Ugh.
I mean, yeah, we can be positive. Like, there's worse things than death. So like, we
There
should be
are
fine.
worse things than death. You are very true.
Worse
Hopefully,
things happen at sea.
hopefully we won't have to deal with those other options. All right.
Easy comes over and hugs Luna.
Oh yeah, y'all had your y'all should have some privacy for your reunion. As she motions for everybody to sort of scatter, disperse.
Yeah. Who's hungry? We got some raw boar here. Starts hauling it down to the galley.
Oh, what I wanted to say is that they don't actually come on the deck with anything.
Oh. Okay.
Because it's in the portable hold, right?
It's in the it's in the barrel.
You're
hole.
right.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah,
Luna asks about that. Like, I thought you went hunting.
I did.
Where's the hunt?
She flashes the portable hole that Luna would know that EC has.
You see flashes of roll.
Oh, she says a little bit too loudly because it's funny.
The hole?
EC laughs. Yeah. Yes, it is in the hole, Miela.
Well, do you need help cooking anything?
Uh, sure. Um,
Luna has done
EC.
some cooking for a large group of people. So.
Oh no, EC's not nervous about EC's not nervous. Just like, oh, you want to help? Okay. EC takes Luna by the hand and takes her down to the galley.
Oh, I got you a present.
Oh, did you?
She rifles around in her pockets, pulls out a little piece of sea glass on a little cord. It's sea glass. It's glass that got in the ocean and got all rounded out. It's like well, I like to think of it as a metaphor for nature taking back nature pushing back against society and progress and all that. You might appreciate that. Also, it's pretty.
You lost EC on metaphor, but got him back on pretty. Oh, thank you. EC, I have some feathers that you might like, but they're in the hole.
Ooh. Well, then let's get all the feathers out of the hole and I'll give him a looky-loo.
Old Wolf, are you okay? Like, you had a vision. Are you good?
Uh, there's a lot to unpack that, but I'm gonna sit with it myself a little bit and maybe circle back to you. If that's okay.
Okay.
If you need to bounce some ideas off us, we'll be in the galley.
Sounds good.
The two gays head down to the galley.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to say that
that where it
EC
is?
got, yeah. I'd like to say EC got Luna a really big, colorful feather from one of the birds.
Aw.
She did.
Sure.
She sticks them in her hair for the time being.
Beautiful.
Right. Let's see here. Some spice. I think EC makes sweet and sour pork for lunch with rice.
Very good.
Because everyone seems on edge. And what's the best way to get people off edge? Comfort food.
Comfort food, you're right.
So true, bestie.
Sweet and sour pork do be real good.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a short break here. Go to the bathroom, get some water, and then
Be right.
we will come back and see what else happens today.
Okay, sounds good.
I will be remaining.
You'll be remaining. Okay.
Yeah, I already went to the bathroom and got a drink when I was tuned out.
When you were zoning out? Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Oh dear.
I will be right back.
Yes, sir.
I've got an itch on the part of my back I can't reach. I'm dying.
Fork.
Grab a stick.
Fork.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a plastic fork.
Or a door frame.
Oh, that plastic fork's hitting. Oh yeah, baby. Okay.
I made a sandwich.
Ooh, what
What
kind?
kind?
We got turkey, cheese, and mayonnaise. It's the white man's sandwich.
Bro, that hits though.
It slaps, man. End of the day, white man's sandwich, nothing like it.
If that sandwich makes you happy and provides sustenance, then I am happy.
I'm glad you're happy.
Michael, are you hating on a turkey cheese sandwich?
Oh, those weren't the two parts I was hating on.
Oh, you hate mayonnaise?
Yes!
Bro, mayonnaise is so good.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
You saying it is doesn't make it any tastier.
Mayonnaise is great. Mayonnaise is food lube.
Mm-hmm.
What the Never mind.
Mayonnaise tastes like nothing. It contributes nothing.
It contributes
for me, it's-
moistness to the.
it's
I
more
don't
of a
want my
texture
food to be
thing.
moist.
For me, in a sandwich, it helps like keep everything together. It's like a little bit of a glue sort of a deal. Makes it compact.
Oh, my headphones are off. What's the glue that keeps the sandwich together?
Mayonnaise.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot, but
Oh.
you know, I put mayonnaise on my sandwich, and I guess it's a problem
Yes,
with some people.
Guess I didn't
Yeah.
say it was a problem. I wasn't fucking bringing up this issue. I said if you that made you happy, then
I'm glad
I'm
you're happy,
happy.
Mike, but you implied an issue. We gotta talk about it.
we really
There is
don't.
an issue. Mayonnaise is bad, and I dislike it.
Mayonnaise is great.
Mayonnaise is bad. You're bad for liking it there. No, it's fine.
That's
I
fair.
don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd be this big a deal, but I guess we got some mayonnaise haters in chat, and
Well,
that's okay.
We got some
I
mayonnaise
literally
haters.
did not want this to become an issue.
We're just
Well, we don't
listen.
always get what we
Issue
want,
now.
Mike.
Listen, Michael. We're
We'll
just
send-
yapping. Nobody's feelings are getting hurt about mayonnaise. I don't care this much. I do want to share my opinions on mayonnaise, though. I think mayonnaise can be overused and it can become an issue, but a healthy, a moderate amount of mayonnaise on a sandwich is good.
Like,
Yeah, it's
I
a
come
ham
around
and
to
cheese
mayonnaise a
sandwich,
bit more
too.
recently, but I still wouldn't have it nude on a sandwich. Let's put it that way.
Nude on a sandwich.
Yeah, I mean,
You like mix
mayonnaise.
it with something.
Mayonnaise is an accessory. It's not like a main ingredient.
So there's a kind of a thing in the UK where like any like medium-sized chain supermarket, or like even small-sized chain supermarkets, or even like we have a shop called WH Smith's, which I wouldn't necessarily classify as a supermarket. It's more like a turbo news agents. But they all have these like sandwich meal deals, right? And all of them have fucking mayonnaise on, and it drives me fucking nuts that people put like mayonnaise on like a cheese sandwich. Like, what is wrong with you?
Well,
mayonnaise
okay.
and cheese are not bedfellows. Like,
Yeah.
there were some sandwiches, sure, like put it on a fucking ham sandwich or whatever. That's completely fine. I'm not going to eat that shit anyway. But get your hands off my fucking cheese sandwich. Just let me eat cheese in peace without sticking fucking mayonnaise. Like, I'm having cheese, tomato, and lettuce, and you're putting mayonnaise in there. What the fuck is
Oh,
wrong
that's
with
rough.
you?
Cheese,
Like,
tomato, lettuce with
yeah.
plus mayonnaise is rough.
Yeah, it's like, it's not what the fucking sandwich is for. Like, I get that
Mhm.
people like mayonnaise, but just butter
It doesn't
that
go
shit
everywhere.
instead.
No, I
Yeah,
agree.
it just-
I wouldn't put mayonnaise on like a BLT or something. That's no. But like,
So
It
a
also
couple-
depends on the kind of mayonnaise too, because there's some mayonnaise that
Yes,
like,
that's
fucking
also very true.
sucks. Ready Whip can eat my ass.
that's
I
not
hate it.
that's not mayonnaise.
Thank God. I've been told it
Yeah.
is.
It's not. No. What are you
I had
talking
a,
about?
So
I had a
happy to learn
burger a
this.
couple of weeks ago. I had a burger a couple of weeks ago that had the only condiment that was available to put on it. There was no ketchup available, so I just put mayonnaise on it. And like burgers are one of the few places that I will accept mayonnaise as like a valid condiment. And I was like, sure, this is going to be fine. And it was actually pretty good with just mayonnaise on the burger. Like, I was okay with that. That was
I think it
and,
balances
like,
against
chicken
the
sandwiches
red
as
meat
well.
taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A juicy burger and
They
some
put
mayonnaise,
mayo
I
on a
can see
fucking chicken sandwich. Like, get that shit on there. That's exactly what I want. But
Yep.
like outside of those contexts, like don't give me mayonnaise. I'll
Bro,
fucking kill you.
a
Like,
McChicken without mayonnaise would be so strange to me.
A McChicken is disgusting anyway, but I
Okay.
see your point, yeah.
A McChicken is strange to me.
I just want to point out I'm the completely neutral camp. I just eat sandwiches without sauce. I don't need sauce for my sandwiches.
It depends on the sandwich.
Is your mouth a
Depends on the
desert?
sandwich.
No.
Maybe Mike's just really well hydrated.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, it would be the opposite, wouldn't it? You don't need any more hydration because you were so hydrated.
That's true.
Your mouth's an ocean, Mike. A beautiful coral reef.
You want to explore the motion of the ocean, buddy?
Put
I mean, I'm waiting.
someone put that on the quote wall. Your mouth's
You
an
can-
ocean, Mike.
I'm just trying to sail the 7 seas.
Incredible. I think
But I guess I'm just also weird like that. I don't like additional sauces on things.
That's
Even
fair.
like wings,
Alright,
I don't want
so
ranch.
this is where I show my whole ass, right? Because I'm an adult. I'm a 38-year-old adult who regularly has cheese spread sandwiches for lunch, and that is. But if you've seen Laughing Cow triangles,
Oh, yeah.
those
in
are
the
so
supermarket, that is
good,
what
dude.
I have those on sandwiches. I would say 60% of my lunches. So and I
better
dip
than
those in
your lunch.
ketchup. Yeah, it sure is. But I've been doing that since I was 6 years old, so I am literally a fucking
back.
man-child. But also, when I'm making a more elaborate sandwich, I will usually put some kind of sauce on it, just to kind of give it some variety of texture and stuff. I
Right.
got this, Nando's in the UK does this peri mayonnaise, which is really really good, and
Is
I
it
put that on a
cheeky?
lot of sandwiches.
The cheeky.
It is cheeky. It's especially
Nando's?
cheeky, yeah.
Nice. Say, pull you in the conversation. Pro or anti mayonnaise?
Pro.
Thank you.
Welcome to my side.
Yeah.
This is a war.
I would
Worse than the octopus
as
versus
opposed
Squidward.
to what? As opposed to no mayonnaise, or as opposed to Miracle Whip?
Oh,
Miracle Whip fucking
fuck
sucks.
Miracle Whip.
Fuck Miracle Whip. Fuck
Really?
Ready Whip.
Do you like Miracle Whip,
I
say?
like Miracle Whip.
Oh, okay.
Guess we can't be friends.
All right.
Are we all good on sandwich
No,
discourse?
Yeah, we can be.
Guys. I
Yeah,
just
Saints
wanna
back.
say,
We can.
Let's get back to D&D.
Yeah,
but
let's-
also,
We're good.
that's coming from someone who likes powdered gravy.
Powder your gravy. Anyways,
We can dunk
D&D.
on you for
I will
powder
say
gravy
that,
after session.
just to kind of finish
No.
up on the Nando's thing. Few people in the world have had a cheekier Nando's than I have, because I've had the cheekiest Nando's of all, which is a Nando's that was paid for by the federal government.
Oh,
D&D.
very good.
I will
Yeah.
agree with that.
It doesn't get cheekier than that.
Nigel is dreaming about his cheeky Nando's in the lifeboat as he
Yeah.
He's got Nando's between his
Okay.
cheeks.
sleeps
Which
off.
one
His,
do you
Nando's
know?
in his cheeks.
Does he sleep in the lifeboat? That's great.
he's sleeping in the
No, he's
lifeboat to
just
get his
sleeping it.
hangover off.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a bit more shaded than his regular sleeping locations. So.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys we've got EC and Luna cooking, we've got Shanty guiding the ship, we've got Nigel sleeping off his hangover, Elune and Florian are doing something doing
I don't know.
something on the ship, hanging out. Maybe they're holding hands in secret or something. Who knows?
We're doing hand holding practice. You can do it, dude. Just don't sweat first.
What if my hands get sweaty?
Don't scratch your butt
Lick
before you
them.
hold hands with someone.
Also, I just gotta
Okay.
say, I know I keep people on task, but there's a sole recipient of handholding you should be practicing with, and he is on the bottom deck. Anthony.
Oh, right.
You're right. You're right. He would probably be down.
He's an expert. You gotta hold hands with him, Florian.
That's the only part of him you can hold. So,
Exactly.
it's easy.
He's got a wrist.
So it's low risk. Low risk. Hand holding.
Yeah. He's like, alright, so I'm gonna challenge you. You gotta do it with someone other than me. I think there's a guy on the bottom deck who'd like to get to know you.
Oh God. Who's it?
He's really handy.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I can't
Exaggerated
tell when he's
wink.
judging me, so that works.
Yeah.
No facial expressions to misinterpret.
None. And I know he's not going to want to turn it into a makeout session because he
Ain't got no
can't.
tongue.
He got no tongue.
I have no tongue and cannot French.
He doesn't even have like an extra hand to do that. And Illing does makes a circle with the fingers and inserts the finger into the circle thing. So you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
All
Where he
right.
goes to find Anthony.
Slap on the back. Go get him, Tiger.
For no specific reason, I'm gathering all you guys together real quick. Give me a moment.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure that's not important. I'm sure that's nothing.
We're all witnessing the handle.
We're all watching the handle.
Yeah, you guys are all watching the hand holding.
There's
Yep.
too much pressure now.
Yeah, I don't know if I can.
Interesting how we're all lined up on the grid perfectly in the center and an easy AoE attack of bowl space.
Sure, that's exactly what's happening.
What compels us to move in
Oh, I
such a
can't
way?
move the cat. Never mind. I was gonna put the cat away from the AoE space.
Luna tunes back in and offers to hold Florian's hand.
Oh, I don't think anybody but Elune knows that Florian
Oh, we all
is...
holding hands now, singing Kumbaya? Here, I hold
It
out
was
both my
already
hands.
3 hands easy, so
This is this is a non-canon conversation we're having. Don't worry.
Okay.
Shanty knows the Kumbaya, and that's canon.
Sure, I
Not a
will.
hard
I will
swallow.
allow it. Give me a moment. I am setting some things up real quick. What?
Nothing in particular.
no
Nothing
big deal.
specific.
Okay. Sorry.
Wok has many uses. Just don't use it to cook curry. Don't fucking do it. I've made that mistake too many times.
Why not?
I don't know. Something about the shape of it makes curry not work.
Oh no!
Like it doesn't
Weird.
congeal how it's supposed to.
Oh, why are they over here? What the fuck? Sorry.
Are they gonna be mean to us? I think they should stay over there.
No. I was just. Hold on. How do I? Can I? There we go. Okay. Don't worry about the other thing you can see. Just place yourselves on this map. Just don't worry about it, guys.
Don't
Pay no
worry about
attention
the
to the man
darkness.
behind the curtain.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Whoa, the ship looks different. So I would be. Is this the back or the? Is this the aft or the fore over here?
The aft is over here.
The aft is the
Wait, no. Is
The
the aft the
back.
back or the front?
fore is the front.
The bow is the front. The
Yeah.
aft is the back.
Yeah, the aft is back here. Yes,
Okay.
where I'm pigging.
Hello, I am at the aft, guiding the wind.
You guys are hanging out during the day somewhere on this ship.
I'm in a lifeboat hanging the over.
Perfect.
Hanging the
Dead
over.
aft, though.
Hang.
Shanty has some mad restless leg syndrome going on, and he's like petting. He's petting Squidward and like he's like making little wiggly fingers to help himself calm down.
Very good. Making wiggly?
At Squidward, you know.
Let's say this is like a day and a half after leaving port. You guys are sort of just hanging out on the ship during the day at some point. I don't know if you guys want to talk about something.
So the Mets.
The what
The
now?
Bears.
Nets?
The Mets, baby. Love the Mets.
It's all about them.
It's
I
all about
guess.
the Mets, baby.
I don't
Florian's
know.
thinking
It's
about
Nigel.
trying to find Anthony.
Nigel climbs out of his lifeboat of pain and suffering, and blinks in the harsh light. He
Bro, where
cannot
you
hold
been?
his
I thought
liquor
you
as well
died.
as- Yeah, it fucking felt like it. He cannot hold his booze as well as Alan can.
But he drinks just as much.
He still drinks just as much.
Oh yeah, he drinks exactly the same
Oh, why
amount. He
did I
just can't
do
handle
this?
it.
Why did you do
Yeah,
this?
why indeed? Why indeed?
You
I'm
drink
not
any
drinking
water
this.
since last night, dude?
Sorry, say again.
You drink any water since last night, dude?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Alright,
Probably.
Luna's gonna
I
bring
mean,
some fucking water to this dude.
He
Clearly needs it.
he chugs what appears to be more than his body size in water.
Oh my god.
No, that's what he should be doing.
He's just meditating.
Those kidneys working, man.
Yeah. What are we doing? Where are we?
We're all dead. This is limbo.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
We're just on
Okay, we're not
the
quite
boat,
dead, I
Nigel.
lied.
Okay, now I gotta move these guys to where
Nigel's
they're
been
supposed
passed
to be.
out for a day and a half.
That
The boat traveled down the river Styx, my guy.
that tracks, honestly.
Yeah, wouldn't be all that surprising.
This reminds me of the boat scene at the end of Act 1 on Divinity Original Sin 2.
Oh, it does.
A boat in hell.
And nothing bad happened to that boat.
Yeah,
We're good.
you guys are great.
Forget it.
Nobody dies.
As
Not a single
actually,
person.
Let me. Do
Pepper.
I have? Let me double check this guy.
Not a single person dies if my mods have anything to say about it.
Let's mod D&D, guys.
That's just
Let's do
homebrew.
it.
Oh, fuck.
Do I have?
Yes, you do. Sorry, I don't know what you have.
God, I hope so.
Okay.
I think what Eileen's actually doing is he's thinking about his mom because the god said some things and he's just like, man.
Oh, yeah. Didn't the god say your mom was like a devout follower and that made you sad?
Yeah.
Yeah, for reasons.
Loon turns into a horse.
we are the ghost.
You can't be sad when you're a horse.
But you have such a long face.
Okay, let me. I'm just getting some non-specific tokens ready. Don't worry.
Yeah, for the fishing minigame.
Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of fish ready.
For the fishing minigame. Yeah.
And I'm just looking at my non-specific spells to make sure I have the ones I need for this non-specific thing we're doing.
Oh yeah, I should probably not have ceremony prepared, huh?
Probably.
Who's getting married?
I'm gonna re-prepare my cleric spells.
Yeah, if you guys have spells to prepare, you can prepare them.
Okay, I have the one I need.
This is a new day. I was going to. Do I have this?
What first level cleric spell should I take that Luna
Is
maybe
this
doesn't
what I
have
want?
yet? I don't know.
This is not what I want.
Oh, I should have Bridge.
I mean, I think a thing to know, it's not like super important. Like every like 30 minutes, you like opens their eyes. If they're not near Luna, they get near Luna, and they just like meditate again.
Yes, this is what I want. So not this one, but I want a couple of these. And we can 1, 2. If it'll show up, please.
Alright, it doesn't have to show up.
It could not. That'd be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Gabe, I need to.
Yeah.
If you want different music, I need to know.
Yes.
Just really, really vague, non-distinct. Really could suit any situation. Kind of.
Honestly, this works.
Gangplank Galleon always works.
I thought the same familiar. Yeah.
This song is so good.
Gangplank Galleon is always a bop. It always works.
Okay, I think I'm good. Okay. So, as you guys are sailing, would anyone of you guys be keeping watch?
Yes.
Very much.
I am
so.
watching Nigel to make sure he doesn't keel over.
Oh,
Okay.
buddy.
He'll keep watch as well.
He'll be alright. He'll be fine.
I would like to keep an underwater watch as a shark.
Ooh, cool.
Interesting.
I think the reef shark is the one I'm allowed to use.
Okay. So Loon's keeping watch underwater. And then EC's keeping watch on the boat?
Yep.
Okay. So both of you guys can roll a perception check for me.
Let me figure out where I
Wow.
put my character sheet.
Is there? Can there be more than one of us keeping watch above?
Are you also
Or-
keeping watch then, Shanty?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yes.
Shanty is keeping an eye out for sure.
Go ahead and roll.
We shake hands. Fab.
Not great.
You shake my fin.
I'm too nervous.
So EC, you sort of see something on the horizon, but you don't have you
What?
Perfect.
you don't
Perfect.
you don't have like a lot of experience with keeping like track of why is it oh god, the songs keep changing. Okay, pick one and stick to it, please. It's distracting me.
No, like it just fucking started playing Megalovania in the middle of the fucking Smash track.
I don't know.
There we go. Sorry.
It's
Go
okay.
ahead.
Okay. So, yeah, you don't have a lot of experience, like, keeping, like, knowing what to look out for at sea. So, it's not until you hear waves, start to, like, sound an alarm, basically. And, like, he literally starts to make the sound of an alarm.
Oh.
From the crow's nest, that you notice he is pointing to where you sort of saw something, and now as you sort of take a closer look, you can see it is another vessel approaching.
As soon as like Wave sounds an alarm, EC's hand goes to Luna, and EC casts Long Strider on Luna.
Okay.
For the next
Elune,
hour, you have 10 feet increased movement.
Elune, from underwater, you don't see much. Sorry.
Do we get a look at this other vessel now that Waves has called attention to it?
Do I see the large underside of an object that isn't our underside of an object?
Eventually, when it gets close enough, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a little far away for that, but Shanty, as you take a look, it looks like a ship. It looks similar to yours. On the seas, it's always sort of like when you see another ship, there's that like
tense
moment of like what's happening here.
Is their center mast normal looking?
Yes. This is
Okay.
not a ship
yeah.
that you would recognize. This is just like another ship. Although I will say, as it gets closer, you do see the pirate flag on it. Which, in and of itself, a pirate flag on a ship isn't immediately like, oh fuck. There are many pirates who will leave a ship alone. But on this pirate flag, as it gets closer, and as like, as you look and as Francine looks, you can see on the flag itself is a skull, except the top of it is like the branches of a tree.
Yep.
Shit.
Sort of like exploded out of the top of the skull.
Cool.
And crossed behind it are like what look to be like two branches as well.
I'm gonna take out my horn of silent alarm and blow it, targeting Francine. And I think we've communicated beforehand that like I would be doing this if we caught sight of a like a dread fleet ship.
Gotcha. Yeah, as you do so, she looks at you, she gives you a nod, and she gives like a big whistle to everyone else. As you guys start to see like everybody in the ship start to get ready and start to like man stations. You see Grim starts to get up on one of these harpoons at the front of the ship. You see Dolores starts getting one of these cannons ready. Waves comes down from the mast to see and like has some ropes. Looks around to see if anyone is going to tie themselves.
Can Nigel's spry enough that he doesn't think he needs to?
Okay.
Shanty won't, but we'll kind of look to Francine and ask like, are we sure this is going to end up in a fight? I could go over and try to talk it out. Just tell them we're passing by.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
All right.
Hey, Gabe, did we ever determine whether Florian knows how to swim or not?
Okay, Luna's gonna cast Water Walk on Florian. He's gonna do that.
No, wait, hold on. I think we talked about him learning with Evan on the farm and stuff, right?
They taught all
I
the
don't
children at the
remember.
same time.
So he can probably do the doggy paddle.
I thought we talked about it. But it's been a while.
If we did, I don't remember.
I'll say it would make sense that Florian would know how to not sink. At the
Okay.
very least.
Okay.
I don't know
Not
how
necessarily a strong swimmer, but
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable Florian is and on the seas, but Florian can not sink pretty well.
okay. Yeah, he'll accept help from Luna if she chooses to give him water walking.
Water walk doesn't
Most
water
of our
walk
time backing up,
do like
so I
multiple
think
people?
she's- Yeah, it's up to 10. But she took what is probably an action backing up across the ship.
You have time to prepare. This
So-
is not like you guys aren't in turn order or anything.
Okay. I'm water walking. I'll yell this.
Yeah.
Yahoo!
That is,
Okay.
bro, it's not even concentration, baby.
Hell yeah.
10 meters, so
Because a piece of cork floats.
what kind of symbol do we want to use for walk? Just the wavy one?
1, 2. So there's 6 of you guys, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 4 crew members. That's perfect. There's 10.
I'm gonna cast before anything happens. I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Sports,
You can, Luna. You can get everybody close to you while you cast it to make sure everybody's in range.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Mhm.
All right.
Shanty's gonna, after like exchanging those brief words with Francine, gonna kick up off the deck and fly up to the crow's nest and sort of like hang off the side of it so that he can talk to Waves and still get a clear view of the ship from higher up. You all good
Okay.
up here, buddy? You need anything?
Waves looks at you, gives you a big thumbs up. He sort of like pats at his side. You can see like a cutlass.
Nice.
And he, I almost said he pulls out his flintlock, but that's not how this
His hand
setting
crossbow.
works. He's got his hand crossbow.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Fran, give him hell.
Give him hell. As eventually the other boat.
Oh, can I also?
Yes,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Can I also take an action before things start to make a blade in my hand?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Let's. Where is? No. Where's the fucking? Well, there's a turn order. That's what it. Oh, there we go. Reset fog.
Oh,
Hold on. Because I'm gonna turn it off. Wait, why
think,
can't I? Oh.
Did I do a glaive or a rapier? I don't.
up to you, Fran.
Gabe, can I get a shark?
Are you in the
Go
water
cutlass.
still, or are you gonna be on
I'm
the
in
boat?
the water. I have not left. I have things I might be able to do.
Okay, let me find the shark for you.
Say, do a cutlass. It's thematically appropriate.
You can
That's true.
you can make your rapier a cutlass or whatever you want to. Don't worry.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm
Yep,
not-
the cutlass.
oh god,
it
this
is.
this turn. Nobody's roll turn order,
The
right?
skull on the hill.
Oh, Luna.
Nope.
I did, but
Okay, that's fine. I got you. Don't worry.
Oh,
There we go. Okay.
there we go.
Do you want us to wait to roll turn order?
Yeah, let's get all set up before we roll turn order.
Okay.
You said it was
These
a
guys
reef
look
shark.
mean. Yeah, I think that's the one that has the stat block for non-moon druids.
I've got you. Don't worry. Controlled by. Oh, I have to go to the
I'm a
actual
shark.
edit.
Victim.
Can be edited and controlled by Fab. Save changes.
Oh.
Okay. There's a loon, the reef shark.
He's fucked off.
He's backed off.
Like when accents are phonetically spelled out, it's great.
He's
Yeah.
fucked off.
Orf.
Orf.
Oh,
He's backed off.
it was really good.
Okay. As the ship comes up next to you, you see Francine walk up towards the railing and sort of wave towards the ship. You can see behind the what's it called, the wheel. there's a grizzled looking pirate captain who looks over at Francine, and you can see he speaks, and his voice is very loud enough for everybody to hear. And he says, Francine, it's good to see you on the waters. And Francine yells back, well, it's mighty fine to see a fellow pirate on these waters. How can I help you? And the captain replies, well, I don't know if you've heard, but I'm running with a new captain. I guess I'm still captain of this ship, but we've got a new, how you say, admiral. I'm flying under the flag of. She just looks at him, doesn't answer. Well, let's just say she's got an interest in you. And I'm looking to rise up the ranks. Francine takes a moment. So that's how it is then. And he looks at her. That's how it's gotta be, Francine. Ain't no hard feelings. She shrugs. And she says, no hard feelings. As you see from the other ship, there is a group of people who very quickly, as they've had this prepared, sort of slide some planks between the two ships. And they all start drawing their weapons. And let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Yahoo! Also, Gabe, would I feel it pertinent to not be seen by these people?
You don't
Or
recognize
does that
any
not
of them.
matter? Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, how did we start the fight? I was thinking about other things. I was planning.
They're boarding.
Okay.
Francine and the other captain know each other.
Okay.
And there's no hard feelings, but we're gonna kill each other now.
Other guys
okay,
trying to rise
okay.
up in the ranks under the Dread Captain.
I'm just gonna have the whole crew go on Francine, just because it would be easier.
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
think I rolled the sharks initiative. Okay.
Oh god, I've got to open up like 3 character sheets.
Should I use inspiration to re-roll my initiative? Because it was pretty bad.
Up to you.
Never mind, there's no initiative button on this. Oh wait, no, there it is. I found it.
Guys, everybody's in my range.
Hell yeah, dude. Start sniping. Start blasting.
Yeah, blast
When
'em.
you... Yeah, I have a
swim.
plan. It's not going to be pleasant.
It's not much
Okay.
better. What a waste of a point. Oh well.
Who was speaking to Francine?
The pirate, the captain of the other ship, I should say.
There we go. Okay.
We should put a little skull or crossbones icon on him to denote
Perfect.
it. Yeah.
Oh, there's too many to just put a bunch of colors on a bunch of these guys. So I'm gonna try to do that for as many of them as I can.
You could do a color and another symbol.
Yeah. I think these
You used up all
guys
the colors.
are low enough number that I can just do a color.
Well, you don't need to do the captain because he's the captain.
He's the
Oh,
captain.
true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. So I don't need short 2. You guys just have to kill 2 of them really fast.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. You get advantage on attacks if you're hidden, right?
Yes, you do.
Yes, perfect. Okay.
Nope, I did orange already. Blue. Red. This guy can have a clock on him, and this guy can have a net on him. All right.
Yeah, clocks in this game?
Yeah,
Hey,
clocks
we got
exist.
clock.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. A clock.
What's clocks and blaze in the dark?
That's this guy.
God
So
dang, you got more
we-
clocks in here than a blade in the dark.
The red is the red is the captain, right?
No, the skull and crossbones is the captain.
Gone Crossbones is the captain, and who are the what are the people that are like the guy that's right by the plank?
They are just different looking pirates.
Okay, so they're
Only
just-
this guy up here.
Yes, it's only the skull and crossbones guy who's the pirate. The rest of them are. I've only got so many enemy tokens. Okay.
Okay, it's just because the
Yeah.
red one by the main mast looked different to everybody else. So.
Yes. They're.
There's another one back here on the
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Did I not?
Torture.
No, I did not click the button.
Gorge.
Gorsh.
Okay.
Gorge,
Mickey.
Let's go ahead and sort. Oh right, I need to roll for Francine. Sorry. Oof. Francine did not roll super hot. All right. EC. I'm excited for you to let loose.
Me too.
Pop off.
Okay, so, point of order, I have 70 feet of movement.
Fuck you. That's what I have to say to that.
Perfect. Yep, okay. So, EC grins, looks over to Luna, winks at her, crosses the gangplank just super quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Instant transmission ass.
Now, is the thing I'm standing on, like, is it solid wood or is there slats on it?
That specific part has slats like the one on your ship.
Alright, so EC, as they move, is going to take out a dark wax candle.
Ooh.
And just sort of have a light on it. Place it on the deck of the ship and then light it.
Okay.
As she is going to activate the magic item she bought after talking with Nezrin about seeing in the dark. And she's going to activate the candle of shadow.
Ooh.
And a
Okay.
15-foot radius sphere, spawns from about here, covering this area in magical darkness.
Ooh.
Okay. Circle. You said where is it centered? Here.
Where I
Okay.
15-foot radius sphere.
You can make those circles linger as well, the measurements.
Yes. So I can draw.
There's so many dudes with matching bandanas.
It's like they're like a
Amazing.
team or something.
It's like they're a crew or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're a crew.
They all play for the same flag football team.
Yep. Are we skins then? I
Yes.
think we're skins.
I guess, yeah. These
Your
guys
shirt
got
off.
shirts. Yeah, take your shirt off.
All right.
Alright.
And you can see through this darkness, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You
Um,
fucking hunter bitch ass motherfucker.
And
Is it a Gloomstalker thing?
Yeah, that's a Gloomstalker thing.
Cool.
the magical darkness is the
Item.
devil fight.
Oh,
That-
right.
you
You took
Devil
Magic
Sight.
Initiate, right? Or like
I took
Warlock
Eldritch
Initiate or
Adept, yes.
whatever?
Eldritch Adept, yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's
and then
baller.
I
You like
I would
you
like
like
to
crit
take
on
up
people who are like in darkness or some bullshit, don't you?
I mean, I just have advantage and they have disadvantage on hitting me, and no one can see me.
Yeah.
So I would like to actually start this off by taking a point of exhaustion to do that candle action.
Okay, take an
Ooh.
extra action. Gotcha.
Yep. And then I'm gonna take out some unfortunate saps, starting with this guy. I'm specifically using my lesbian sword to non-lethally hit these people. to
Bludgeoning
honor my
damage.
oboe.
Gotcha.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
go for it.
Right, I have advantage on these attacks.
That you do.
So this first guy,
Yeah, so 23 will
23?
absolutely hit.
okay, 11 bludgeoning,
Okay.
27.
Yeah, so 27 will hit.
Right, 15 bludgeoning damage. All right, and then the Gloomstalker has an additional D8. I'll just add that on in a moment here. But I do get a third attack because I am a Gloomstalker.
A 22
22.
will also hit, yes.
Alright, so that's total
Jesus.
at the D8.
Damn.
Okay, additional 1.
You have immediately more than bloodied this man.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
that's great because that was just my action. I'm then going to fucking spend a key point to fucking kick him
baby.
twice in the face. So
Yes, both of those hit for sure.
God.
Another 16 damage. He is almost dead. Or unconscious,
Knocked
I
out?
should say. Unconscious, yes, sorry.
and since until it becomes an issue where someone can see me, I don't need to do patient defense to get disadvantage on people attacking me.
You're like
That's
fucking
very good.
invisible in the dark, aren't you?
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
Fuck off.
We just hear.
We hear
DC
muffled sounds of
leaps into the
EC violence.
Yes!
Yeah, we hear the Wilhelm scream.
And since this, like, the entire turn goes off in a series of seconds, this, like, happened in, like, the drop of a hat.
Oh my God, she was ready.
It's like when there's a cartoon and there's like just a dust cloud. It's just a bunch of violence
Yeah.
happening inside of it.
You see an arm poking out every once in a while.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Loon would be so proud.
Shark time.
Speaking of Aloon, what's our shark
Are
buddy
you
doing?
ready for a turn that either Gabe will say no to or some dumb bullshit? Are you prepared?
Yeah,
So ready.
absolutely.
I'd like to swim under the boat.
Okay.
Bonus action. I'd like to change to my starry form, Archer.
Okay. So you turn back
I'm
into your
holding-
human form. Or can you starry form as an animal?
It's expending a wild shape, which for starry form I can do on a bonus action.
Yeah, no.
Um,
I get that you're using your wild shape to do the form, but do you have to be in human form to use your shapes, your star shapes?
You have to anamorph
But
it.
your wild shape to take on the starry form rather than transforming into a beast. I don't think it specifies.
Okay, tell me what you want to do, and I'll say yes or no.
I'd like to hit the boat and put a hole in it.
Very good.
Man, fuck it. This is cool. Yeah, sure. You're a star shark.
Star shark.
I was going to say that I am a person. I'm not a starry formed shark. If that uncomplicates things.
No, I don't care about it being complicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will
means-
say you will have to draw this at some point. This is my only
Okay,
demand.
please.
You have to draw
Please.
You have to draw starry form shark alone.
And I
Good.
think I'm gonna do guiding bolt at the 3rd level,
Whoa.
which is using a spell slot rather than my feature. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna do the 2d8.
Can
Is it
you?
2d8 now? Hold
Oh,
on.
okay. You're using your feature to cast this, right? So it's not like a regular spell cast.
No, it's a regular spell class.
Can you cast spells while you're in animal form?
I'm not in animal form. I'm in starry form. That's why I specified I'm a person.
Oh, okay. Okay, I
I
understand.
have to
now.
delete the shark, but the shark's there for now because
Okay.
I'm lazy.
No, so then you're underwater in your starry form.
I can drown next turn. It's fine.
Okay, I'm just you're aware that you are underneath the ship. That's it.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'm cool with all of this. Don't worry.
All right. Let's see. Twinkle Castle is dragging. I'm trying to see what my. I
Oh
think
yeah,
still
Loon
just-
does have
yeah.
water walk cast on him. That is correct, and it would still
Yeah.
stay. Oh, actually, no. Loon was not on the boat. Loon never went back on the boat, so
Yeah.
Loon does not have water walk.
So
cast
long
on
as
him.
I don't die instantly, then
You're not gonna
next
die
turn,
instantly,
I'm
no.
okay.
We just have to
Okay.
recover your body. It'll be fine.
Okay, so it's a D8 now, and let's see.
Oh yes, a 16 will hit the ship. By the way.
Okay, I'm just trying to see what the fuck my archer damage is now. I think I have. God damn it. Okay, thank you. That's an additional 3 radiant damage
Okay, that's 24 total damage.
to the bottom of the ship.
Okay. I don't think this is enough to get through the hull in one blow, but I think it is enough to you can start to see like where it's damaging the hull, and maybe 1 or 2 more attacks, depending on how potent they are, would be able to get through the hull.
Is the ship made of wood?
The ship is made of wood, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah, you're seeing an effect on the ship itself. It's not like
Okay.
you're not doing anything. It's just that it's going to take some effort.
Can we
Okay.
tell from our vantage point up above what's going on there?
No, no,
Okay.
none of you can see what Alun is doing.
Actually, technically, the entire boat's lit the fuck up.
Actually, yes, the entire boat glows for a moment. So that's weird. You
Would
got
we
you
recognize
figure
Alun's
Alun's doing
starry
some
magic?
bullshit.
Like, does it glow with
Yeah.
like twinkling starlight? And we recognize Loon's magic.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
Why not?
Maybe if we've seen him fight before.
Actually, yeah, I guess it would depend if you've seen Alun cast guiding bolt before. And
He's done it at least once.
Yeah, like EC, Luna, and Florian have definitely seen that, so they would probably recognize the glowing.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you are underneath the ship, guiding bolting the bottom of the hull. I am here
Yeah.
for this.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. These guys' turns.
Actually, I guess I want to say that since I didn't get a breath of air, I think we should probably just half my existing underwater time.
Well, no,
Mm.
because sharks can breathe underwater, so you could have taken
I'm
a breath.
not a shark. I'm a
You-
person.
You were
But
a
you
shark
were
up
a
until
shark.
you got under here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you,
shark
you have
didn't
extra
take a
time.
breath of air.
right, but their lungs would have been filled with oxygen.
They have gills, Gabe.
Well, you know
They
what I
would've had
mean.
Gilfoyle.
Their gills would have been
Okay.
filled with oxygen.
Their
You,
respiratory
I'll
system
take the
is
charity.
You don't
Carry
have
on,
like
carry on.
less air in your lungs. You just transformed into a human, so now you can't breathe underwater.
Okay.
But you
So
can
the
hold your
timer
breath
starts
for
now?
some minutes.
Okay.
It probably won't come up unless the loon gets knocked out underwater.
Yeah, that's fair.
So hopefully that does not happen. Okay, these guys. I think this guy is going to step back from the the dark ball of violence.
The vortex of doom.
The vortex of doom, exactly. And they, you see, they pull out some what you can see as like magical instruments, I should say. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me do this measurement. No, he wouldn't focus on Anthony.
What's up?
Not Anthony.
I just want to say for like added visuals for this guy's terror, he sees a flash of like red eyes every time he's fucking hit.
Oh, very good.
Okay, this gets everybody
Yes.
here. Oops.
Let me be a people. Sorry.
All right. You see they sort of clap their hands together, throw out a pinch of dust and some water, as they cast Ice Storm here.
Ooh.
So I'm going to need Shanty. Actually, no, yes, Shanty. It does have it is 40 feet in the air. It's 40 foot high, so this will reach Shanty and Waves. So Shanty, Waves, Ganigel, Dolores, and Luna need to make dex saves.
Damn.
Oh,
tragedy.
do I have to make a dex saving throw? Oh, what a shame.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's almost like I'm really fucking good at those.
Whoa.
Good.
What's 9?
Please, 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 please. Oh, fuck! Every roll's bad!
Oh yeah, I have to roll for, for Dolores and Waves, right? Oh, they both pass. Okay, so I believe
Was that blue demon guy that's casting this?
this is
Or
the
the
red
red
guy.
one?
The red guy. Yes.
Okay.
So, Luna and Shanty, you both take 8 bludgeoning damage and 12 cold damage.
Ow.
And then Ganigel, Waves, and Dolores take 4 bludgeoning damage and 6 cold
Oh,
damage.
no, thank you.
Yes, I know.
taking
You
it.
have evasion. You
Yeah.
take none of this. I understand.
Nah, I'm alright.
Rather not.
I don't think I will be taking any of that, thank you.
That's 4 and 6.
He ducks
so
and
they
weaves
take
in between the
I feel like
icicles.
10.
Yeah, he catches one, he throws it back, it's cool as shit, like... He catches another one, he rubs it on his forehead because he's still hungover.
The fucking Matrix over here.
Incredible.
Like, he is, like, I've never had him at level 11 before, so I am keen to see just how ridiculous he is, but I am literally picturing Yoda in the Count Dooku fight as
So
how he
good.
moves around the battlefield.
good.
And then this guy is going to move up here towards the railing. And yeah, he's gonna cast Magic Missile to Florian.
Oh, hey, that.
1,
I think
2,
I have a thing for that.
3.
Hold on.
It's a
Hold
shield.
on, I think I
3
have
at
a thing
level
for
1.
that.
3.
Yeah, it's 3 at level 1.
So you see 3 glowing, watery darts fly towards you, Florian.
And I am going to I don't know if it's worth it. Let's see.
It's a total of 11 damage.
Oh. Then that's probably not worth using that on. Yeah. Hopefully they don't hit.
Oh, it's magic missile. They do automatically hit.
Oh, that's true. That's still. I'll take it.
Okay, yeah. You've got potions, right? You can take a bonus action on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. That's their turn.
Gun.
Luna.
Is my movement impacted in any way by this ice storm? Oh,
No.
is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone. It's not like a concentration spell or anything. It's just instantaneous.
I think it is difficult terrain, isn't it?
Sweet.
Oh yes, it is difficult terrain until the end. Thank you, Riley.
Sorry, let me push. Sorry, I'm playing an ice wizard in another game.
Yes, it is difficult terrain until the end of their next turn.
But it's melting because
Okay.
of global warming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I can't see anyone's health bar but my own and Illumin's. Is that able to be
Oh.
changed?
Yeah.
I think Gabe has to do that.
Yeah, I can only see Luna's and
In Florence.
EC's
And
and like half of the and the loons and like half of the enemies.
Weird.
Yep. Let me go ahead and make that visible to everyone. For all of you guys, don't worry. Did I do that for Shanty? Nope. I didn't do it for
What do you
Shanty.
mean Anthony's not in the turn order?
Because he's just
he only
a,
has,
he's just
he can
a
only
guy,
use an
okay?
object.
Deckhand. He's a deckhand.
Oh, that's good. That's good,
There's
Mike.
a load.
He's gonna like the cannons.
Visible to everyone. Save. Okay. Everybody should be able to see everybody's health bars now.
Nope.
Thank you.
You might want to reload if you can.
Alright, I will click a cheeky little reload.
You will not be able to see Waves, Francine's, Dolores's, or Grimm's because they do not have health bars.
Okay.
Not because they
Yeah,
can't
it's
die,
a
but
lot.
because I'm not going
Yes,
to.
I can now see everybody's health bars.
Okay, yeah,
Their HP is dependent on the story.
exactly.
The mouthfeel.
The mouthfeel, yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
All right, Luna.
Narrative death is stored in the balls.
I thought that's where Ludo narrative dissonance was stored.
Oh my god.
It's what you feel after you release it.
That's post not Ludo narrative dissonance.
Like 2 steps back out of the radius of the ice storm,
Yes, you'll be out of the difficult terrain.
and I pull up my character sheet. While that loads, I'm gonna get the ruler out.
Yep, you also have an extra 10 feet of movement from freedom of movement, so don't forget about that.
I do.
Long strider. not
Long
freedom
Strider,
of-
sorry.
I am not that high of a ranger.
But you're a pretty high ranger.
Only with a loon.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a real asshole move. Now I have to pull up the spell. We're gonna cast that. That level, thank you.
Whoa!
Oh shit!
Now
Where
I'm
where are you casting?
We had the
this?
same idea. That's great.
The loon's under the boat, so he's not getting hit by this.
No, he's not getting hit by
That's
this.
true.
Oh shit!
Holy crap!
Insect. Oh, and she's fucking insect code. She's insect pilled.
She is insect
I'm
pilled,
in-
exactly.
She's pill bugged.
Can you put it in
We'll
such
kill
a?
them.
Oh, you're putting it up there. Okay, great, great. I was gonna say, please don't put it in a place I'm gonna immediately go to.
Yeah, I love how math works because the 20-foot radius is here, but also here.
Diagonal.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
But yes, that's definitely allowed. For sure.
Wow.
This is what happens when
Wow.
you set us to level 11 and we haven't played for so long. Now it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
we can do bullshit now.
So that's basically on until I turn it off or get smacked out of it.
Here's must make a con save.
Up to 10 minutes. That's like 100 rounds, right?
That's a long ass
crap.
time. Yes. Let me actually check something real quick.
You're
10 minutes. That's 60 rounds, right?
No,
That's
it's
60.
10 rounds in a minute.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
it's
gotcha,
100
gotcha.
rounds. So you're right. It's 100 rounds.
I need to check the range on something.
Looking at counterspell.
Maybe.
60 feet.
I think
So
they are out of
stuck
range.
on that. Stuck on that. wait. Stuck on that. 65 feet, baby.
Oh wow!
Amazing.
Let's go. Yes.
Well
the lucky's
played.
gone from the world. Alright, I think I can
To back. There we go.
It's a good spell.
If you perfect. You got it.
Area is lightly obscured. What does that mean? Anything. That's right.
Sorry.
Means people like Nigel and EC can hide in it. Technically,
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not going into a fucking 4d10 insect
no,
plague.
like
Fight
technically,
anybody.
technically we could. I'm just saying.
Sphere, lightly obscured.
That's a con save, not a dex
Con
save.
save.
No,
my
my
friend.
original concept was to cast it like right on the plank
Middle.
here
Oh.
to
Oh, yeah,
because
please
it's a
don't do
bottleneck,
that.
but EC popped in.
EC said,
Well,
"Hold
yeah,
my
that's
beer," and Luna's like, "Okay, I guess I'll hold your beer." Okay.
I got
so
you, baby.
They got to make
Flower.
con saves, right?
EC's like, babe, can I do a violence? I've been really good so far. Can I?
One
do a
con
violence?
save. That's a fail. One con
Each
save.
creature must make a con save.
That's a fail. Your DC
Attack
is
them and
16. And then one con save. That's a fail.
Oh man.
So they all. Holy shit.
They all take 28.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh my
8.
god.
What's 8? Somebody do 8 times 28 while I subtract from all their health bars.
224.
Jesus
go.
Christ. You dealt 224
correct.
damage, by the way.
I score.
Wow.
I was watching an episode of Dimension 20 the other day, and one of the characters cast Spirit Guardians, and because all of the enemies that they were fighting had like basically zero wisdom, it was just like hitting that. It took like 10 turns before somebody passed a wisdom save. It was fucking
Whoa.
nuts. it was like a cleric just like doing the most damage.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so good.
Minus 28. They're all very hurt by this. The spellcaster is absolutely bloodied.
Oh yeah.
Bloody diddy.
They're not looking good. As I'm gonna say moths fill the area, landing on them, and like typically you wouldn't imagine moths as like violent or biting insects, but these sort of like
These mobs
are luminescent, and like as they sort of touch all these people, you can see them like leaving marks and like piercing into them as they flutter around and fly around this group. It is pretty fucked up.
Like Destiny glow months, but I'll take it.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, moths eat clothes, so they're all naked now.
Ha.
I don't make the rolls.
Yeah, they take another 12 points of embarrassment damage.
They lose. They all have 10 AC now. They're not wearing clothes.
Oh God.
The monster's eating through metal armor.
There-
Anything else on your turn, Luna?
I guess I'll move a little bit further out of the way. I may or may not have caught that one guy trying to pull a fucking counter spell on me. So let's
Yep, that's fair.
move back a little. It's still within range. Like my casting range on that was.
Yes, it's 300
so
feet
I'm-
for sure. You're
That's
good.
fucking nuts. 300 feet is so far.
So barring disaster, I'm just gonna keep that up and see what happens.
Gnigel, what's up?
Yeah, it do be me. So difficult terrain doubles movement requirement, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. That would be 15 feet, right?
5.
10, 15. So
So-
yeah, that would be that would be 20 feet,
Yes, 20 feet difficult. Yes.
and then another 5 feet. So I've used 25 feet of movement. Hide is an action, right?
You have a cunning action.
You have a cunning
I
action.
do, but I don't believe I can use that to hide.
You should be
can.
able to. Yeah, you can hide as a bonus action.
Dash, disengage, or hide, I believe.
Well, see, I want to use my my bonus action to dash. So,
there.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
so I'm
you,
gonna use
you can
my-
use your action and then bonus action
my
to dash
action
and
to
hide.
hide. I get to roll with an advantage because of the my racial trait, which when I can find my fucking character sheet.
Yep.
Oh right, it's because I closed. It's because I reloaded.
You
Roll20,
reloaded
that's why I
roll
just
20.
made-
Yeah.
I did, yeah. So when that loads up, give me a second. I'm going to roll stealth with advantage.
Yep. You're hidden.
Yep, I sure am. So, I'm then going to use my oh, do I want to do that as a bonus action and then I think maybe I'm actually gonna do that as a bonus action, and then as my actual action, I'm going to do the thing on my dagger of venom,
Okay.
which lets me like coat it with poison for an action.
Yeah, for sure.
Although I guess I probably could have done that before the fight. Like, if I knew we were
It
gonna
lasts
fight,
for a
I
minute,
could've-
yeah. So you would have had a chance to do so for sure.
All right, so I'm gonna keep with my original plan then. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash, which means I have a total of 35 feet of movement remaining.
Yep.
Which is going to be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I get like halfway across the plank, basically.
Yeah.
Also, I can't do any offensive spells, so no.
Okay. Yeah, that's your turn, Gnigel. You are hidden. Everybody's sort of paying attention at the whirling, at the smoke-filled whirling vortex of violence,
With all of the fucking nonsense that's happening on this ship.
and this giant
It's like,
fucking
nobody's
swarm of
looking for me. It's fine.
moths. Yeah.
You got dark, you got glowed, and you got bugged.
Yep.
Florian.
Yes. So I know that this guy. Gosh, can't click on him on my tablet. But there we go. There we go. I
Yep.
know that this guy.
Net guy.
He shot at me, and he has ranged attacks. So fuck that guy.
No, not that guy. This is the blue guy who did that, but yes.
Sorry, this guy.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about, yes.
Right. So I'm going to use my bonus action for steady aim. Actually, but I can't use frick.
What's up?
I can't use sneak attack on a spell.
You'd have to have the finesse property or use dexterity when you're attacking with it.
I don't think this counts then. but I'm still gonna use it. Steady aim. to
Advantage
get-
is good.
Yeah, just good. To get advantage. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You have 3 of those now, right?
I think I just have 2 at the moment.
Are you 11th level?
Hmm.
Total
Yeah, you're
total
lucky we
level.
have 3.
Total level, not
Warlock 8.
No,
Total
no,
level.
total level
If-
for
If
cantrips.
you're total level 11, you have 3 Eldritch Blast.
It doesn't matter if I.
Correct.
It does not. For cantrips, it does not.
All
Yeah.
right. Eldritch Blast. Did it go?
It has
Did
not
it
gone.
go?
No.
Come on. Hello?
I can click on it for you if you'd like. If you're... Oh, I heard
Do
something.
that. Oh, there's one.
That was not the attack. That was the spell description.
Gosh. Okay, I don't think I can do the attack.
Yeah, no
on
worries.
this.
I can do it for you. Don't worry.
Please do it. Thank you. So I got
is
3.
At advantage.
Yep, at advantage.
Are all of them at advantage, or is it just the first attack?
That's
'Cause if it's all at
good.
advantage, that would be sick as hell.
Let me
Let me
check
see,
steady aim.
As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on the current turn.
Gotcha. So it's just one of them, but still.
Just one.
Oh man.
I didn't think about that.
Where
I've never thought about
is-
using it like that.
But it's Eldritch Blast, but I also have like Agonizing Blast, so that's That's my
charisma
charisma.
modifier. You don't have it as an attack for some reason. Also, what the fuck does teen condescension say?
is what?
Teen condescension on your character sheet.
Here we go. Let's roll that. There we go.
What the fuck?
I
Is
don't know.
that?
I don't know. It's on this character sheet now. This is a charisma
I don't remember putting that.
proficient. You don't have like a
Raise
plus
this
1
my
or anything
hand.
too, right?
I think you should be able to keep it because it's fucking funny, whatever it
Yeah, I
is.
think so too.
Plus
I
charisma.
almost
It's,
want to
it-
say
it's-
vicious mockery. I
Yeah,
almost
it's
wanna
bonus damage to vicious mockery.
Pretty
Super
much.
funny. Eldritch Blast.
Man, I thought I was so clever thinking I would get sneak attack damage from this, but oh well.
So that's a 27 to hit. Definitely hits. That's 1. And then the next 2 on normal. That's an 11 to hit. That does not hit.
Is that an advantage?
Okay.
Oh, the other 2 are normal.
And then the 22 hits for 14 total damage. So you
Woo!
deal
Okay,
20
does the
damage to this
agonizing-
guy.
The agonizing blast. Does that add my charisma modifier to each attack, or just the first
Yes.
one?
Yes.
damage roll.
Yes, so each damage roll.
Damage roll. Okay.
So you've dealt 20 damage total.
Oh, the Eldritch Blast already had that.
Yes.
Yes.
I added them for you.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you bloody this guy, actually. He is at
Huh?
half health.
Hell yeah.
These spellcasters ain't shit.
I think. Yeah, since I didn't attack with a weapon, that's about all I can do. I think so. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
This guy chose the wrong fucking ad, bro.
He truly did. It
Oh, he
is
chose the wrong boat.
it is the crew's turn.
Like, sorry, Francine, I gotta do what I gotta do. And she's like, I gotta do what I gotta. Holy shit!
Actually, like literally, Francine is looking at you guys like, oh. She was not expecting you guys to do this.
Bring
Oh,
out the
y'all are
big
for
guns.
real.
Yeah,
For real.
We're not fucking around.
y'all are not fucking around. She looks like a little impressed. There, I think anybody who like looks at her, there's like a moment where she's like, maybe I just sit back and let them take care of this. But she shakes her head. She's got that wild smile on her face. And you see she immediately disappears and reappears on the ship here.
She's boarding.
Pulls out a sword. And she is going to attack this guy twice. One of them is going... Well, actually, what's their AC?
Not high enough.
No, one of them does still hit. She rolled a 2, sadly, on one of them. But the second one definitely hits. So she is going to deal 15 damage to this guy. And then she'll stand here to catch anybody coming down the stairs on this side. You see Dolores aims the cannon. She very quickly lights one of the fuses on it. And there's this loud crack as she shoots the cannon at one of the crew. And she's going to hit this guy.
Just direct shot with a fucking cannonball. Oh no.
She's a sharpshooter, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
She's the ship's sharpshooter, I should say.
That's rough for him. I can't imagine.
Oh
what it
yeah.
must feel like to have a cannonball rip through my body.
It glances, quote unquote, off of his shoulder. He's knocked prone onto the ground.
Oh, that's so rough.
He takes 21 damage. And the rest of her turn is going to be reloading.
Shoulder dislocated. Oh my god.
Grim is going to...
That's shoulder dislocated. That's shoulder obliterated.
Grim is going to aim the harpoon. You see, he aims it at the hull of the ship, actually.
He has advantage.
He does have advantage on this. That is 9 plus numbers. That is going to hit the ship. And he is going to deal a solid 9 more damage to the hull of this ship. And Alun, like, you can feel the ship reverberate as you can see, like, there's a harpoon stuck to the side of it with like a rope on it, and you can see he starts to like sort of reload this large harpoon very easily. Typically, there's like a hand crank on these. He is pulling it back to reload it.
Strong man.
He is a very strong man. That's their turn. Oh, the pirates.
Yar.
Oh, this guy's going to try to get past Francine, and he is not going to be able to. That really fucking sucks.
What's his movement speed?
Is it difficult terrain?
It's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Oh my god, never mind. So he can move here. This guy can move here, and I guess he can try and jump off. But he'll take an attack of opportunity from Francine. That makes sense. Yes, Francine will definitely hit him.
Who's jumping off?
Jumping off the railing here onto the deck of the ship to get out of the house. He is going to take 18 damage.
Ouch.
From Francine's slash across his back. He sort of turns towards her. He's still barely up. Oh man, so many of these people are trapped here. This guy's
bugged.
Getting bugged.
There. 15 feet. Oh man.
Is that one of the pirates?
This guy's gonna go.
This guy's going out like.
Gabe, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is this guy able to move right now, or is his turn later?
Thank you.
Sorry, not to like
red bandages or.
Listen, I'm dealing with a lot of tokens. Okay.
No, you're good. I'm just like I'm planning for my turn. And I'm
yes,
like,
you are
God,
correct. They do not move.
It's worse
yet.
if he moves.
This guy's gonna move here. So this guy does not get attacked actually. So he gets his health back. Oh, it did get the health back. Thank you, Control Z. This guy's gonna move here. This guy is stuck. So he's gonna have to take the damage. He's gonna have to make the roll again, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
con save.
8 total fails, I believe. So go ahead and roll your damage again, Zoe.
I'm just gonna like quote unquote cast the spell again, so it does the roll again.
18
Ugh,
damage.
That's not as good. I rolled a 1 on one of those. That's fine.
Pathetic.
He's still very hurt.
That might be
Unbelievable,
enough.
Zoe.
He's not looking good. He's panicking. Anybody still stuck in this circle wants to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fucking biting moths.
Oh my god. Oh, this guy's fucking blind. God. You guys truly have fucked these guys over, huh?
Hey man, they picked a fight with the wrong shit.
This guy's just gonna try to
and then I
like.
sink the ship, and then it would be really fucking funny.
This guy's
We
gonna
give
like
up.
try to
She's already died. She's not fucking around anymore.
shoot at EC. With disadvantage.
try.
It's, what's EC's AC?
20.
No, does not hit. Oh right, these guys have attacks. Sorry. This guy's gonna try and well, that's the wrong one. 13 is not gonna hit. This guy's gonna try. That's a natural 1. That's not gonna hit. That guy's gonna try with their attack. 16's not gonna hit. All right, that's all the pirates' turns. They did
They all
jack
shoot?
Oh my
shit.
god.
Did they all shoot into the violence?
They all shot into the whirling vortex of darkness. Yes.
Oh my
just
god.
like is he just like sitting there like casually just like, oh man, they're really bad at this.
Yeah, they are.
Shanty.
All right, Shanty is up in the hanging off the crow's nest. As the fight was beginning, sort of like did this weird thing where he disappeared into the wind in a shimmering kind of cloud of water vapor. And if you look carefully, you can still barely make out some kind of like shimmering form. I kind of imagine it like if you've seen Fate/Zero, how Artura like keeps her sword hidden by like wind magic.
Gotcha.
He's currently invisible. But Luna, you hear his voice kind of shout up over the ice storm. Hey, Luna, how conductive are those moths? I got an idea. I kind of want to mix spells with you. Mind if I they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Waves, mind the ship. And I'm gonna kick off from the side of the crow's nest and fly over the water.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action adrenaline rush to dash. So I'm just however tall the crow's nest is, I'm flying that high up above the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna get some temp HP from adrenaline rush.
The bugs should be conductive.
Wonderful. And then I'm gonna hold my arm out and what looked like just shimmering like water vapor up until now. His like left eye begins to glow and crackle. His whole left arm, all the scars that like run down his body begin to glow and almost like shift on his body.
Yeah.
And then it's almost as if his arm like opens up at the cracks of the lightning, and his entire arm is kind of, like shifting in pieces. And there's just this like bright blue electricity running down where his like bones would be. That just like is like glowing and peering through the water vapor. And he holds his arm out and down towards the captain and all of the insects, and he shouts out, "Sorry guys, bad luck on your choice of a target though. See you later." And then he flexes his arm, and even though there's not a cloud in the sky, suddenly thunder booms in the distance, and lightning strikes Shanty. And then the lightning arcs from him out into the center of the insect plague. And I'm going to cast. It's technically fireball, but I'm using a sorcery point to change the damage type to lightning.
Yep.
And I'm gonna call it something else. I'm gonna workshop it, but essentially the arc of lightning hits the center of the circle here, and then you see that like Lichtenberg lightning pattern kind of spread out across the ground, and then shoot up from the ground, and then arc between all the moths to spread out as far as it possibly can. St. Elmo's fire, baby. So I'm gonna do a 5th level shock burst.
Gotcha.
I need them all to make dex saves.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. I just want to see something.
If the
And
ship
it's-
sinks, is that what you want to see?
Oh,
It's,
so you just call it ball lightning.
This guy. Well, I think ball lightning's already a spell.
In
Not
Magic the
in
Gathering.
5e.
Oh, really?
I don't think it's a spell in D&D.
Cool.
Or at least not 5e.
I think shock burst sounds cooler though, so I'm gonna do that.
It's cool.
Yeah,
pretty
so
cool.
all the guys over here, I'm gonna roll damage. Well, so the thing is, I don't want to roll damage yet because I might have something.
No,
But if you think it'll kill them all,
go ahead and roll damage because I have something because Zoe and I are nerds and these are specific types of mods. Those are a specific reference. So just go ahead and roll damage.
Oh.
okay, I'm confused.
Just
I'll
roll.
roll.
Just roll damage, please.
I'll get a reference for you.
Okay.
I want to see if this will make sense, depending on what the damage is.
Candy. Boink.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So, as you cast this ball lightning, or this, what'd you call it? Shock blast?
Shock burst.
Shock burst. That's way better
Yeah.
than shock blast. Yeah. Shock burst. It hits the deck and like bursts out and like arcs through all of the mods, and you see all of them glow even brighter. You weren't expecting this. You've never seen this sort of interaction, and Luna,
I
you've
love
also
mixing
never
magic.
seen this sort of interaction, because nobody's ever cast shock burst on your on a spell that you didn't know before. But all of the mods start to glow, and you see the lightning strikes everyone in the area, and then the mods explode as well. There is the deck catches on fire as all of these people are incinerated.
Is that enough damage to just kill all of them outright?
With the extra
Moth explosion. Yeah.
moth explosion, yes.
But does that end the spell effect for insect plague?
Well,
Yes.
there's nobody there for it to affect.
But
anymore.
that's also there is no one there for it to affect anymore because you have exploded all of these sort of glow moths.
Cool.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Shandy doesn't have a lot of time to react. He's never seen that happen before, but it was really fucking cool, and he feels very proud of himself. And he's like, "Yeah, these spells will mix real nice. Holy fuck! All right, woo!"
As you
Cool.
extremely successfully end up killing the captain and
Oh, Shanty.
everyone in this area.
This concentration ends on my motes.
Damn.
And then Shanty, the previously like bright ball of glowing electricity and light that was Shanty, his arm like fuses back together. The scars look a little differently placed, but fade back to normal. And then his arm and like upper left half of his torso and head disappears back into the water vapor, and he is still invisible.
Whoa.
Um,
Man, and I just disappear good. The curse of playing martial characters in a reasonably high level game of D&D.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
We'll just have to give all our magic items to Unirio.
You're gonna be our Voltron commander.
oh, that's funny. I guess these guys get a turn technically. They're shocked, obviously.
Gagged and gooped.
I don't. You did explode half of their ship. I'm deciding if this is enough to spook them, or if they're more scared of failing.
I have a thing.
Yeah.
Actually.
Thing.
since I'm up next and we're coming.
Well, I mean,
closer
at
to
least
time.
one of them didn't see that happen, so.
That's true. Technically, there are a couple that did not see this happen. That's
Couple just
very
heard a
true.
loud,
Yeah.
scary noise.
In their prison of darkness.
I don't know, man. I'd probably shit my pants in that situation.
Code Brown, Code Brown. Everybody off the ship.
Everyone jump into the water. Oh no, the water is electrified.
Michael, you had a thing?
It was gonna be on my turn, but
I mean, if you I'm down to not
alright.
just be rigid on the rules. So if you've got a thing,
Since EC just like sees all of this like within the darkness, EC just like licks their thumb, like turns out the candle, and their sword is at this guy's throat, and just sort of like shouts in a voice that is somewhat not theirs. You know, this would be a really good time for you all to bend the knee.
Ooh.
Okay,
Hi, Kapak.
I like this.
Ooh, let's go! Bend the knee!
Oh yeah.
I like this a lot. Go ahead and roll intimidation with advantage for me, please.
Alright, I'm
Ooh.
willing to... if it's intimidation, I'm gonna add 3 to this. Because strength.
Yeah, I'll allow it for sure.
Alright. So, add advantage. So, 21. As
21.
they're coming out, EC's eyes are like this, just like clear blue.
Yeah, icy blue almost. Very striking. As you release the shadowy darkness enveloping these 3 that were in there with you, the rest of them just staring at like the smoldering crater where the wheel and the captain were, with like this guy's lying on the ground with their shoulder dislocated. There's a harpoon.
Oh my god.
Oh, like they're shaking coming from underneath the ship as well.
Our man's down there.
And yeah, I think at this point it's just like they all immediately just, as much as they fear maybe going back empty-handed or whatever they might have promised to whoever they're answering to, they all just sort of like raise their hands and drop their weapons immediately.
Bend the knee.
They like look at you,
That means kneel, people.
and yeah, they all kneel.
How much of this have I heard?
Go ahead and make a perception check
underwater,
for
aren't
me.
Illusion, baby.
I am underwater.
You definitely-
Why did
you
it turn out
definitely-
the boat still sinks.
You definitely heard and felt the explosion for sure. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Water's pretty good at transmitting sound, so you're able. And EC's like, there's also a little bit of magic in EC's voice.
God power.
Yeah, there's also a little
I
bit
want you
of
to-
magic in EC's voice.
I want you to know the spell that I was going to use.
Oh my god!
Underwater.
Yo, we are drowning in AoE damage. I love this.
Holy shit!
Anyways, I go over here and be like, what I missed?
love AoEs.
Oh, can Shanty come down and try to like help Laloon up out of the water?
Yes, you guys
Yeah.
are out of turn order for sure.
Yeah. A green
Sorry.
starred hand reaches out of like floating water vapor and like helps you up.
Patrick, I'm sorry, Nigel didn't really get to do anything.
Fine.
Whoa, ooh, thanks, friend.
He was just like, wow,
Yeah,
these
no
guys
problem,
are
no
no
problem.
fucking joke.
Let's get you
he
back.
reappears and hops down onto the.
Princess, carry me back onto the ship, thank you.
Yeah, we'll do my legs and arms and rest of my body come out of the water vapor, and I'll end the invisibility on myself and land with you in my arms.
Very good.
Thank you kindly. Let's looks like we a little bit of an explosion on the bell.
Oh yeah, I think that's
You know-
my bad.
You know, it's better
I mean,
than I
we-
was expecting.
And Luna's, but you know we work together. We gotta talk about that. My magic mixed with Luna's magic in a very volatile way, and it was kind of cool.
That what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Florian shouts
Thank you.
across the gap. Maybe next time send your grandmas. They'd fare better.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good spot to stop it for tonight.
Just before
yeah.
Nigel reappears, the last thing he does is he before he comes out of his hiding is he pokes the guy that's stood next to him. He's like, I could have done it. And then
You don't even want
like,
to know what would have happened if I was over here.
yeah. You think they've got fucking powers?
That's
They're
great.
the front line. You don't even see what I can do.
Yeah.
Poke the guy in screams.
If I hadn't been in that AOE, I think I would have been able to get there in one.
Yeah, for sure. If you hadn't had
It
your
was
speed
unfortunate, yeah.
slowed down.
I did consider, because I had the walking on water thing, and I have second story work, whether it would have been funnier for me to have just like climbed down the ship and then climb back up the other ship.
That's
Possibly.
genuinely so good, though. You can stealth up on ships from a distance.
Oh,
when they're
yeah.
walking.
It's really good.
That's really cool. All right, I'm gonna put you guys back on the map, so we can do a quick RP vote before we stop the stream.
Shanty.
Oh.
Yeah, Shanty.
Oh.
That was really, really good.
I'm gonna say Luna because I think you did an amazing job at like keeping the scene going when I was like at a loss and didn't know what to ask. You're very good at that.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
I can be good at small talk when I have the energy.
Me in
Nothing
real life,
against that.
horrible at small talk. Shanty, great at it, but I need to roleplay it. It doesn't transfer over.
I'm a smart character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say EC for the death cloud and for the Kapak
And the
thing.
knee.
Yeah,
That was bitch.
And the knee,
Re-
baby.
Yeah.
really,
And-
really
and-
cool, Michael.
Really good.
I'm also gonna give it to EC for the bend the knee thing. That's fucking badass.
Well, I mean, listen, that is the most damage I've ever seen Zoe ever do, and I'm so
Mhm.
proud of her.
Mm-hmm.
I have, and it just so happens to line up to do a three-way tie.
With what you love
Yeah,
doing, yeah.
AOE when it goes right is so funny.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible.
That's really good.
You guys all did great.
You thought you were gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
to melee everybody.
Take the gangplank back. You won't need it, friends.
This is useful for me as well because now I know what I can expect from you guys a little bit more. It helps me plan for the future.
That would have been so funny
that was
if that was
wild.
if that was just the Dread Pirate who just got fucking nuked off her own ship in
man.
in like 2 turns of not even
Super
2 turns
funny.
of combat.
Wow.
It's like, oh yeah,
So that
you're
was
the,
within, like,
you're the
10
Dread
seconds.
Pirate. Well, we're a fucking nuclear submarine. What are you gonna do?
I will give my
I'm for
vote.
Red October, bitch.
I will give my vote, but I do also want to say Francine is definitely impressed. Very.
Yeah.
I don't think she was expecting anywhere near as much as you guys have proven. She might be changing some plans. Actually, we'll see.
Oh.
You
We're
guys
about
are.
to get a contract, baby.
You guys are.
We're mercenaries now.
We're about to become
Let's get
pirates.
paid, y'all.
Pirates of the Seven Seas.
I think.
That'd be fun.
I think today everybody especially for putting up with my bullshit. Everybody's gonna get a point of inspiration for sure.
I'm already.
Wahoo.
Hell yeah.
If you want to get some extra money and spend it that way, Patrick, feel free.
What do you roll for extra money?
Yeah.
There, it's on the inspiration sheet.
It's 75 times.
Hang
the
on, I've got it
proficiency
up.
bonus.
I've got it up. I can tell you.
It's 300 gold right now. 300 gold.
Drop their
300 gold.
wallet. Somehow find a pouch of gold worth 75 times or 75
300
plus.
gold.
Hold on. That's what the
Proficiency
Google
bonus?
Doc says.
Yeah.
I don't quite understand
Mm.
the notation.
Plus star times
So,
your proficiency.
so it used to be 75 times your proficiency bonus, and the plus was there based on if you.
Oh, right. That's what that star means.
Yeah.
Amount plus depending on. So that okay. This is supposed to be in. There we go. In parentheses, as order of operations, you
Got
do
it.
what's in there first.
does.
Yeah, if you come up with like a cool roleplay scenario, it can be more than 75 times your proficiency bonus.
Cool.
We robbed
well,
those pirates.
I'm
We
I'm
robbed the
looting these
pirates.
fucking pirates.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I'll give you. Let's call it 125 extra 50 gold per.
Woohoo.
So if you want to spend it on that, you can get 125 times your proficiency bonus.
Nice.
But as far as the RP vote, I think I am gonna give it to Mike.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
You
And the
see,
knee.
it was Michael. That's a very cool like. That's like something out of like Blades in the Dark or one of like an indie role playing game where you like a lot of like indie role playing games have like moments that you like. That's how you make advancements, and it felt like that. It was very cool, Michael. So I think I'm gonna.
Plus,
give
you've
it to
been
you.
building up to a moment like that for multiple
Yes.
sessions, and it was such an
Yes.
awesome payoff.
Yeah.
Like how you
Yeah.
like lean into it.
Really,
I felt
really,
it's a big gift.
really well done, man. So yeah, I'm gonna give you the vote today, Michael.
Hell yeah.
I posted a
Nicely
gift
done.
that is somewhat thematic because there was lightning on the ship.
I can't believe you solved the problem before I could sink a fucking ship.
I like this. I liked
Listen.
that approach.
Yeah,
If you
sinking
had
was cool. Yeah.
successfully, you had succeeded in poking and punching a hole in the ship, I would have lifted the insect plague so they could get to the lifeboats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hope
It was a gamble because I didn't know how. It was a gamble because I didn't know how Gabe would handle like object damage.
Mm.
Fair
There
enough.
are some ship v ship battle rules that I've been working on that have to do with like actually just dealing direct damage to the hull of the ship.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was thinking the ship itself, the hull down there, probably had like 40 or 50 hit points worth of damage. So depending on like what you rolled on your next attack, you could have punched a hole in it.
Now, funnier
I have
is if
to
you
go,
have the
friends.
spell.
I've got to go.
Oh,
let the
Yeah,
dog
yeah,
out.
for sure.
Good night.
I'm gonna
Good
go ahead and stop the
night.
stream as well.
Right.